0, -1. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Quest and Chaos, Dragon of Icespire Peak. I'm James Arano, your Dungeon Master. And look at these fine, wonderful people. For me, I got Tiana, I got Laura, I got Nick, I got Matt, and I got Julie. I don't know where they are on your screen, but here they are. Hide selfies, that way I don't have to see my face on Zoom. Hi. So, let's see, what do we have today? We've got we got our friends and partners. We got Nord Games. Go to nordgames.lc/3.html, where you can go to the affiliate link where you help them out, you help us out, and when you use the coupon code chaotic20, you're gonna get 20% off, which you help yourself out to some savings. Also, we have our friends at Birds of Paradise. You go to the affiliate link, and use the code chaotic, and you'll get 15% off. Yes, CHAOTIC, chaotic. Also, other ways you can support us. We have our merch store. If you go there, you can get some of the mugs. We got some of the stuff. We got the coasters. We got the shirt. Helping out usually is Berkeley Stamp and Engraving, making sure those things coming through to you. Also, we got our Patreon, patreon.com/Quest and Chaos. You go there, get some perks. You can see what we're cooking up for Guild of the 5Es, in which our community plays with Dungeon Masters here in Quest and Chaos. But yeah, we're going to take you through a Marvel Cinematic Universe, but a Quest and Chaos TTRPG universe where everything is shared and known between everyone throughout the games. Yes, those are the ways you can help and support us. Of course, you can always give the bits here. Speaking of bits, do we have any bits to start off, Tiana?
I can't see the chat from in here.
I can't either.
I don't see it.
I can't either.
No, we don't currently.
We do not, but I believe you all have 4 carrying over from last week because it was a super chill episode. Nothing happened.
I mean, people fell in love and there was dancing and singing and all that stuff, but other than that.
None of the horror.
Hey, actually, Tiana, really quick, can you hand me those dice? I was going to use those dice today.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Yes, as you can see, we're back in studio because the quarantine in California has been lifted. Woo! It's great. It's great. See, we're being very responsible. Well, 2 of us are being very responsible.
Laura and me are being very
responsible. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's not the angle you have to do. For me, I have to go.
Nick.
So gross.
I mean, quarantine's over. It's all good. We'll be fine.
Just gotta get the hand sanitizer out.
Yeah,
I'll take some too. Where are you?
Yeah.
Just get the bleach vapor in the air and you'll be fine. That's what you do, right?
I think inhaling bleach is almost as bad as injecting it. Just saying.
But
no, it's good for the eyes.
More fun.
Oh,
anyway,
this was fun.
This was fun. We're not in studio. Just for those who are.
One of us is. Guess which one?
Yes. Who is it? There's a clue, but we won't tell you one of those.
Is it me with my floating mask on?
We don't know. It's a mystery. Mm-hmm. Before our podcast listeners know, we are not in studio. Do not worry. We're all good there.
We're not. No.
So, also, to wrap this up, the announcement portion, we're having 2 giveaways tonight. One of which is for, I believe Tiana's grabbing the 4 miniatures or the 5 miniatures. I don't know.
I have the 4 miniatures in my hands.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can win those 4 miniatures. And also we're giving away another set of 5 miniatures, as you can see with Tiana. Can you show them? Why, thank you. Thank you, Tiana. And look at that beholder right there in the center. It's great. You can win that. We're going to be giving away those throughout the evening. So keep an eye on that. And if you are not in the U.S., unfortunately, due to COVID laws, we can't even ship to Canada. But if you're not in the US but still would like to enter and you do win, we can send you a Nord Games PDF. Okay. And we'll be announcing when those are happening. Someone's going to yell at me that they're happening, and when it does, that will happen. Also, we've got our first inspiration for the evening. One inspiration from come back, chat. Come back. There we go. One inspiration from Azrael 831 and the Hefner combined.
Thank you very much, friends.
There you go. There you go. And additionally, 1,000 bits to the players from Duke Fleed. That's a new one.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank
I
you.
am delighted to be able to handle the physical inspiration bits for a while.
Yes. Thank you, Duke.
And you though.
Also,
Yes, I can.
Can you?
I mean, and then they get dropped into my lap and I catch them and then I have to play with it. It's a thing.
So I'll have to sing the song "Send Us Inspiration." You know, just
But none for James, obviously. He doesn't need the help.
I mean, all of my people have died so far.
Mimi's out there somewhere. It's okay.
Mimi's out there somewhere.
I
And
miss
so are a
Mimi.
few other people.
True.
Waiting, watching. Let's see. I think that's it. I said the how you can help us out. I said the giveaway. I said the bits. Okay. I think it's time we jump in to tonight's episode of. Am I projecting well enough?
Now you are.
Dragon of Icespire Peak. No, don't worry, y'all. I was really quiet. Usually this is when we would have the theme song, which is why I'm kind of vamping right now. Vamp, vamp, vamp. It would be like if you saw it, it would be like a shoom, dum, 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 starring Tiana and Hanson, Laura Domingo, Nick Watros, Matthew Bridges, and Julie Hall in Quest and Chaos presents Dragon of Icespire Peak. Ba-bong!
And then a slow motion running away from the explosion.
I
Yes.
think that's just our new opening right there. I think we have it. Someone clip that. We got our opening. There we
It's
go.
perfect.
Yep.
It has everything.
We'll do a sitcom one next week.
Yes.
Friends. We have to do the Friends opening for that.
Oh, we need Brady Bunch background.
Oh, that's good. Show me that smile again.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, and then we'd be a little wavy fade into me saying, "Welcome back." Last time on Dragon of Icespire Peak, our heroes, the newly minted Argent Sword, decide to spend the night in Phandalin, running an inn, the Stonehill Inn, in which was closed due to both of the innkeepers having to tend to the wounds of the injured to a recent dragon attack. But due to their ingenuity, cooking, music, they were able to bring some levity back to Phandalin. And within that levity, there was a bit of frivolity, a little bit of, I can't think of another E-sounding word without it, being
Equality.
crass.
Equality.
Equality. I got you on that, because Isolt and Halia found themselves within each other's arms for an evening. But not all was well and good. Unfortunately, Tim was having a few misgivings about his current situation with the group, the dragon, as well as Phandalin. But after some talking with Darjan, as well as learning of their next location they will be heading to, Leylon, from one Winnie rider, they decided to continue traveling once more. So the five of them, plus Winnie, the friend of Rhonda, and Hannibin, it's quite a crew, made their way toward Leylon. At which point, after crossing the high road, the sky began to turn to rain, and a heavy downpour greeted them as they met the new newly new Leylon, a very developing sort of town, as both Neverwinter and Waterdeep are pumping a butt ton of money into it, as it is a great waypoint right in between the two. So they got to see some of the colorful tops of some of the buildings that are peeking over just someone said stucco wall. I don't know what like that, like I meant, kind of rough but smooth surface all the way around. But they made their way around the wall towards the northern side, where the more agricultural properties of Leylon sat, and there they were quite easily able to find the Tucker household, in which they delivered Rhonda to her family, of which she had not seen in quite a few weeks. But Bryant and Elsha Tucker were very happy to see their daughter again, inviting the Argent Sword into their home. And that is where we begin tonight's chapter. As Bryant and Elsha usher you in, saying, come, take a seat, please. Winnie, if you can help Rhonda out here. And Bryant is very exuberant to have his daughter back again, but is trying to be the host to the house. There isn't a lot of room, but if yes, Elsha, if you, excellent. So a couple chairs. Please take a seat. Well, I am very much interested in to figure out how my daughter found herself into such interesting company.
Well, interesting is probably the certainly the correct word. Have we all introduced ourselves to them at this point?
Nope.
Fantastic.
Well, we kind of did, but not
Sure.
thoroughly. Yes.
We are the group known as the Argent Sword, and I'll introduce everyone around. We were in Phandalin during all of the recent troubles going on, and we all fell in together and met your lovely daughter.
That is marvelous to see you all finding a companionship in such a dire time. And at that time, you kind of see Elsha walking around, like placing some mismatched cups in front of each of you, and then beginning to pour tea within each of them. For those who missed that, Bryant is kind of talking to the group, and they're introducing themselves, and the wife Elsha is walking around putting mismatched cups in front of people and placing tea within. Okay, well.
And we were coming in this direction, and we knew that she would have difficulty traveling with her leg as it is, and so we offered to bring her along with us, since we had been friendly with her prior to everything.
Certainly, and I greatly appreciate you all making, even if it was along the way, a small detour to our humble home.
Not a terrible detour, not at all, especially in the pouring rain. We appreciate your hospitality.
It has been like this for quite some time, so it is, I can imagine if one's not used to the rain, it is a bit sudden.
How long has it been like this? Is it always like this?
Well, I mean, this time of the year, it tends to get a bit wet, and we're just having a bit of a stronger season this time around. Yes.
Well, as long as it doesn't disrupt the crops too much.
No, it seems to be they're quite enjoying it so far. If it does get a bit too aggressive, then we'll have well, that'll be a problem for another day.
Very true.
But today is a day of celebration, though we don't have much to celebrate with.
Hot tea is very, very welcome right now. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, how about you, large fellow? What brought you up into this part of the world?
Me?
Yes.
Well, we just wanted to help Rhonda make it out here, and we were tracking Cryovane.
Ah,
I believe that as we were traveling this way, we found a bunch of peddlers and people on the route on the East Road, and they were saying last seen this area, and we definitely have unfinished business with the Ice Dragon.
So that's its name. Okay, that
I should have started with that. And I'm Inqua, by the way. I apologize. I'm just a little tired from this journey. That's all.
No, you rest up and you get that tea. I think that will really help invigorate all of you. Just coming in from such weather and travel.
I mean, have you seen the Ice Dragon here?
Or do you know when it was last seen in the area?
Oh, well, I mean, last time we saw it was a few days ago when it made its way around, and it seemed a little, how should I say this, angry. But our town guard was able to hold it off, and they have to hold off quite a bit much worse. So, I think
Worse than an Ice Dragon.
Well, I mean, I cannot speak to the, I don't know, deadliness of an ice dragon. I mean, I didn't even get to see it. It was gone before I got to see it. I mean, Esther across the way was the one who saw it and was like, Brian, did you see the dragon? And I was, a dragon? Wow, that. And Leylon, that's interesting.
Yes, so we were very glad that we were able to, mesh our adventures, be able to bring your daughter safe. But we're probably going to have to go on soon. But thank you for letting us rest.
Oh, certainly. I mean, I don't have a place for you all to stay, unfortunately. But I mean, we have two very fine inns here in Leylon. We have the Fishery, which has been a mainstay since the town's founding, and if you have the coin, there's also the Sunset Horizon, which is part of the newer parts of town, and definitely something new.
Oh, how long has it been here?
Lovely.
Oh, I mean, the Sunset Horizon really came in. I mean, once the money really started coming in from down south as well as up north.
Oh.
If the Fishery is the mainstay of old Leylon, I guess the Sunset Horizon is a marking of where the future will be going.
Ooh. Do they have a bar, maybe a stage there?
Oh, I mean, both of them do, and
yes?
both of them are. Well, I can't speak for the Sunset Horizon. I've yet to be in there, but those I have spoken to say it is a marvelous place to behold. But the Fishery, I have been there a few times. It is quite it's quite a nature for a good time. A good time, yes.
Oh, sounds like we need to explore that.
Oh, and Mr. It was Tucker, right?
Oh, yeah, please call me Bryant.
Oh,
Call me
Bryant. Oh, Winley Glory Bow. I was wondering, do you have any good tailors in Leylon?
At which point Elsia kind of speaks up. She had found herself by Bryant's side on a chair, and she's like, "Yes, I just have to say it's very interesting all the changes that are happening, but some of the stores that are coming in that I don't quite have the coin for that. But if you need to see some of the finer things, the the merchant district that it's really burgeoning, is really coming along, and I'm sure you could find one there.
And Winley spins around. Guys, our outfits.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly worth looking into in the morning.
Well, Winnie, Rhonda, are you all okay in there? And then you just hear kind of a muffled like, "Oh, we're fine."
Well, we don't want to take up too much of your time. I heard the sunset horizon seems quite lovely. I mean, just hearing it sounds quite nice. Should we make our way there?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like the place to have fun is the Fishers.
I was going to say the sunset sounds a little upscale.
Oh, but maybe just for one night after our.
I knew she was gonna be the one.
I mean,
After all we've just gone through, can't we treat ourselves for one night?
And I happen to be with Winley on this one. I think we could use a little relaxation, maybe.
Sure, the fishery would have an ample supply of relaxation.
Split the party. Got it. No.
No.
Just kidding.
It's called the fishery. I mean, no offense.
Oh.
Plus,
Well,
Mommy and Daddy just sent me some coin. I could help us with our accommodations.
Ooh.
oh, well.
We should
On
at least
that note.
look inside the fishery and see. I'm sure it's. I don't know. I'm sure it's perfectly cozy.
I say that we go and have some fun at the fishery, but bed down at the sunset. That sounds beautiful.
What time is it, James?
It's hitting around like 4 or 5.
Okay, it's earlier than I thought it was.
Perfect time for going out and.
Yeah, but Winley would definitely want to freshen up, especially if we're still in soaking wet clothes.
This is true.
Well, I mean, if it's soaking wet, it's going to be soaking wet going between the two taverns too.
How far are the two inns, or the fishery and the sunset horizon?
Oh, well, if you find yourself here, you're on the northern side of Leylon, and the fishery would be by the quay on the lower level on the southwestern side of the town, where further south and the eastern side is basically where they're doing more of the expansionary parts of Leylon. So it seems like the north and the western side is maintaining more of what Leylon began as, and south and east are a bit more hoity-toity.
Ooh, hoity-toity. Well.
All right. Well, it sounds like
Thank
we
you,
have
yeah.
at least 2 for the sunset. I am indifferent.
So Hannibin is the tiebreaker.
Let's. Yeah. No. Sunset for sleeping, fishery for playing. Let's go.
Well, then we
Well,
should
and
stop at-
tidying up. Yes, yes.
You can start at the fishery of Darjan. You could use maybe your prestidigitation to once we get there.
That might be a way to bring us all together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I love it. Well, thank you for the tea. Cheers.
Certainly. Yeah, cheers.
All right. So I'll finish my tea and then set the mug aside and stand up.
And they stand with you as you begin to all stand up. And they call us like, come, Winnie, Rhonda, your friends are about to leave. And you just kind of wait for a couple seconds before Winnie's the one who opens the door and begins to wheel Rhonda out. And Inqua, Isolt, and Winley, with your passive insight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you be a little more specific?
Wendy, your shirt, is it inside out?
Just gonna like grab Winley's shoulders and turn her and be like,
We're going.
Come on.
And that they say, or at that point, Rhonda and Rhonda particularly is like, thank you all very much for bringing me back home. And then she kind of looks at Winnie, and Winnie kind of looks back like, yeah, well, I guess I'll be taking my leave as well. And,
No, you should stay here for a few more. Yeah, just relax.
I wouldn't want to impose on Mr. and Mrs. Tucker over here, because if I did that, that would be very, very my family taught me to not be so I'm gonna take my leave now. Okay. I will.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
So as you five, as well as Hannibin and Winnie, follow you out, and the Tucker family kind of crowds around the door, just like giving you a wave as you walk off towards south side of town.
I'm not gonna be able to clean this all up, guys. I am not gonna be able to clean this all up. We'll be here for an hour going, okay.
Isolde really does not care. She has been through far worse than a little bit of mud.
Tim didn't even put up his hood. He's just letting it come down.
Then Winley and I maybe can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But as you trudge through this northern agricultural side, the roads are packed enough where it's not like you're sinking in there, but you are leaving imprints as you walk.
We grabbed our horses, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you have horses. Are you riding on horses?
We have horses, so
We have horses. Let them get covered in mud.
No, right. So as you trot and swaddle along, the horses, they keep a good pace. It's not like they are sinking into the mud that much. But eventually, as you get closer and closer towards the town proper, you find yourself stepping out on, or the shifting of the horse becomes a bit more stable, and particularly this one singular road that you can guess is the main street becomes much more compact and dense. So that way, it just where is it? Where'd it go? I wrote it down and then I stopped looking at it, and now it's gone.
That's what
there we
happens
go.
when you don't look at something; it disappears.
Yeah.
Be real.
So almost sandstone-like in nature, where it is not like cobblestone streets. And as you look down, and as well as looking up, you are flanked by just streetlights that are being lit at these moments as the sun begins to set more and the grays in the sky begin to turn more dark, even with the rain. So they are being lit, and as you clop along with your horse on this main thoroughfare, with everybody's passive perception of 14, you can also notice that along the road there are aesthetically chosen shells that have been placed into the road and just kind of give it a bit of a, we're a coastal town and we know it and we show it. You see the towering buildings towering compared to Phandalin. There's a lot more two-story buildings, especially along this main street, and it's very flat walls, but with awnings that kind of just peak at the top to make sure the rain comes down in a way. But the tops themselves, as you notice when you're circling the wall, are very colorful. Again, to give that sense of just warmth of what a coastal town should be. Like, we're fun, we're colorful, this is who we are. And even in the desaturated nature of the rain, it's fun. But you eventually find your way asking different people, it's like, where exactly do you head down to the fishery? And as you make your way there, you realize you have to take some steps down into the lower area, which you see is the dock area with a few buildings set about. But your horses will not be able to follow.
So we need to, well, there probably
Post 'em up.
stable somewhere nearby. If that would be the place to set one up, right? They can't take the horses any further. Like, haha, we got them.
Or we could make our way over to the Sunset if we're spending the night there and see if they have a stable and get the horses settled in and then come back here.
I vote for that.
I agree. Very good. Very good, Isolde. I think that's good.
All right. I was looking forward to this, but I can look forward a little farther, a little longer.
Yeah, well, we're coming back. It'll only be another half hour at the most, diversion.
All right.
Plenty of evening left, don't worry.
And as you begin to ask around and see where you have to head, and a couple of people are like, look you up and down and like, Sunset Horizon. All right, if you head over that way and take a left and a right, you should find your way there. It's a large round building. It's really hard to miss. And it's an interesting journey as you're making your way from west to east in Leylon, where you see not ramshackle, but much more earthen-based, much more homey kind of homes and buildings. And then you begin to see very quickly, especially when you get closer to the main street, and then on the opposite side, where if anyone's ever been to Cuba, like when you get off of the cruise, it's just like really nice buildings, everything's refurbished, and then you take one step in, and then it's like, oh, this is very different Cuba. But reverse that.
Yeah.
And now you're going into the like fancier portion, and it's a pretty drastic transition where it's immediate, where it's just like old Leylon, new Leylon.
It's like Van Ness in San
I was going to
Francisco.
say it's San Francisco.
The Tenderloin and the financial district.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Here we are.
You take one step away from the Metreon, and you're like, oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Interesting is certainly the correct word, yes.
So you eventually find your way weaving through these double-decker buildings, and it opens out almost like a town square to enter, but it's very apparent that it's not the town square for this portion. You find yourself in front of a large cylindrical building that is about 2 stories tall, and has like a little bubble off to the side, which you can definitely ascertain as the stables based on the horses that are currently slotted there. But as you look at this cylindrical building, you can see, knowing it's supposed to be like an inn, the balconies on the 2nd floor that just kind of go completely around the building with little awnings, coverings that are a dusty orange that have long become more denser in hue due to the rain.
Is there a place outside where it's like a hitching post where people can tie their horses while they go in and like get rooms before getting settled in?
As you approach the front portion, you do notice that there is a young man there who's just kind of standing in a cloak, very upright, but by the doorway, and thankful he's under an awning.
About to say, that poor thing.
But he stands there, kind of has the bowl cut all the way around, and just...
Hello?
Hi. Hello, sir, madams, sir. Welcome to the Sunset Horizon. I see you have horses. Would you like me to hold them over there as you go inside to find your lodgings? Arrange your lodgings.
Yep, sounds good.
This guy looks like a horse thief. I don't trust him.
I was literally just thinking the same thing.
That's what I would do.
Roll for
I would not,
deception.
but I recognize.
I mean, I was, no?
kind of.
Is somebody
like,
rolling
what's
for
going on?
deception?
Hi.
Is somebody
Yeah.
rolling to see if this
No,
is...
is someone rolling for insight?
Got it.
I guess. Oh,
Would,
I'd like to
someone
do an
would
insight
you
check.
like to insight check?
I think Winley trusts.
Yeah,
This young
Ink was just like, oh, he's a kid that's
Yeah.
just learning his first job.
Ooh, 23.
23. And Tim, you roll 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 14. I did not get a 23.
Okay.
I rolled a base 19. It's the only way I got that.
So yeah, it's he seems pretty straightforward. He's just hella nervous, and
Sure.
as you see him there, he messed up some of the script. And he's just like, oh,
Okay. Yeah, I'll reach over and pat Tim on the shoulder and then just be like, I think he'll be fine, and our horses will be fine. Let's leave them in this young man's capable hands, and get some and go arrange our accommodations.
And Winley will say, "Thank you, sir," and she'll hand him a silver.
Oh.
Ooh.
thank you very much, ma'am. I will now take your horses. And holds out the hands for the reins.
No.
Yeah,
Hand it over.
there you go. You're doing you're
And
doing a
compared
great
to the
job.
large sizes of your horses,
I was thinking,
guy is minuscule. And
Yeah.
he's just like, come on. As you all begin to enter your way.
Does Inkwa not have any more sugar cubes?
No, I think those. I
Aw.
don't think you ever found those in the rat caves. I feel like that was probably.
Oh yeah, those rats are sugar fiends.
Yeah, they would have licked that up. So. But Tim, that's a good suggestion. I don't know if you said that at this character or not, but I will definitely have to reinvest in some sugar.
Mm-hmm.
This is the place to do it.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
you want to be our face, Winley?
Yes, I think that's a very smart idea.
I was going to suggest either Winley or Darjan, whoever would like to step up and do it.
Winley's gonna bound to the check-in desk.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll open the door
Yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah, I go to Tim. It's like, yeah, I didn't want to have to ask her for funds.
And as you open this very solidly built oak door, you enter through, and you have to actually pass through a few fabric bits that are just kind of draped in front, and they give the gradation of a sunset as you enter, and you see this large round room that has on the side walls just like dark browns and oranges that are painted with accents of blues and purples just to soften the light, of which you see the light coming from up top, a large chandelier with that do the scooping kind, and on each of those balanced there are ever flames, not traditional candlelight. And streaming down from the chandelier are just fabric that goes off into the side walls. And because of the round nature of this room, it just provides perfect symmetry. On the back side, you see a double staircase that goes upwards and then comes back out onto a terrace, which you look up and, taking in from what you saw on the outside, all the rooms are up on the top floor, just circling around. And nestled within this double staircase, Darjan, for you in particular, you see a stage.
Tips here would be gorgeous.
Again, with more fabric.
They're gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Winley is in awe, and she's just taking it all in. I feel like I'm home.
And as you see that, you say that it's punctuated by a complete slap as you see a young woman dressed in a fine purple lilac dress just smack a dude who's just, as she just huffs, ties a thing around her chest, puts up her hood, and just storms past you all, just like,
Whoa.
Wow.
Is this just like a random couple, or is this like someone behind the desk, or like what?
They were by the bar, which is on the left side.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did she,
So
did
it
she
would-
slap one of us? Or
Yes, that's what I thought too at first. I
No,
was
she
like,
slapped
Winley?
she slapped the man that she was with.
Yeah, we heard it and saw it. We didn't feel it. Yes, got
Yeah.
it.
got it.
Oh, I feel like there's
Willie
quite
for
a
1
story
second, I could see-
there.
We were all like, the fuck?
Yeah, that,
Wow.
But you see that happen
mm.
as you take in this beautiful space, and then on the right side you see what would definitely be a clerk's desk of a man just older, just standing very upright.
well, what's the guy that got slapped doing? Like, is he just? That's what I'm curious about.
Just has that person has their hand on the bar, and their hair is similar to mine, is kind of undercut, but
all up.
completely
I got
slicked
it.
back. Self-insert, completely slicked back, but a few of the tendrils like come up in front of the face, and he has to push the hair back and just tightens the tie a bit and looks at the bartender and
So he seems like a sleaze.
not in the sense of like dirty, but if we're talking in modern sense, you know, those guys that kind of just hang around the bars.
Oh, he's a douche. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
but well-dressed douche.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, to be
douchebag.
in this area.
Mm. Let's go see if we can get rooms.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think Winley and Darjan will probably both lead the pack
Yes.
and go up to the front desk.
Mm-hmm. As you
Garçon.
approach, you see a half-elf, noted by the pointed ears that aren't quite as long as yours, Darjan.
Mhm.
Pure silver refined hair,
Ooh.
just all the way through. It is a singular color, slicked way back and then slightly pushed to the side as they stand there very regally clean shaven. Just a few lines, their human aspect showing just a little bit, but they stand before you and say, hello and welcome to the Sunset Horizon. How may we help you?
Oh, yes. Well, we're checking in. I mean, we don't have any reservations, but we were hoping to get rooms for the party here.
He takes you all in. I must say that the Sunset Horizon is a establishment that does not cater to the common folk, if you get my drift.
Oh, well, we're not common. We are very uncommon. In fact, I would love to talk to you about your music stage as well.
Well, unfortunately, we do already have a performance
Oh,
for
good.
tonight. Yes, have you ever heard of Alondra?
Have we?
No.
Can't say I have.
I can't place why.
Let's see. Isolde, you're from Waterdeep, right?
I've been, well, I'm not from Waterdeep, but I've been there a lot.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a history check.
Cool.
Or if anyone has been near Waterdeep.
Merchanting, but I don't know if I would have heard of.
Oh, goody,
Oh.
a straight roll. That's my favorite. Hey, 19.
I also got a 19, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I would say, yeah. You know Alondra as one of the principal a performer of a very particular sort. She by no means travels in a troupe. She is simply a solo act. And when she sings, the room quiets. And only in the higher echelons of Waterdeep has been privy to her singing.
Oh, doesn't sound like a party, though.
Yeah, it still has
Exactly
a
what I
very
was thinking.
look on her face, just like to be able to hear Alondra sing.
Well, Winley, show this gentleman how we can be welcomed here, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry, been in the rain. Let me pull out my handkerchief. And as she does that, she's rifling for her bag and she pulls out her platinum and puts it on the counter as if she's trying to empty it out to try to find her handkerchief. And then she finally finds her handkerchief at the bottom. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to clutter your counter. And she'll grab her platinum back and put it back in her bag. Yeah.
We need to get cleaned up, as you can see.
Of everyone, I would say only Winley would be able to perceive the just slight left eyebrow twitch of this half elf, who you can read as "I'm impressed," at which the demeanor doesn't change at all, but he does begin to continue the conversation of, "Yes, well, how many rooms will it be then?"
Well, I don't suppose you have any larger suites. I mean, I would love for Isolt and Hannibin and I to all room together at least. I guess, is Winnie still with us?
Yes, Winnie is also there, just like...
Yeah, maybe, you know, if there's like a 2-room suite, maybe like Winnie could be with us as well.
Very well. I'm sure we can arrange something with that. But that leaves 3 or 4 of you. How about the other 4, or 3 of you? 4 of you. How about the other 3? Looking at Tim, Ingwa, and Darshan.
I mean, I can bunk with you guys if you want. Like, if we only want... If the rooms are large enough to accommodate 3 to 4 people, then... Do you have adjoining suites?
I'll ask.
Well, the one joined suite, I believe your friends will be taking, but we can provide something for you
Let's
3.
get 2 rooms next to each other.
Yeah.
Very well. So the joined suite plus 2 additional rooms. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. That will be 10 gold, please.
Oh.
For the evening.
Yeah, and before anybody even tries to get their money, Winley's gonna just pull out 10 gold and place it on the counter.
And we just like look at the guy. I'm just gonna watch him, see what he does.
As you place the 10 gold on the counter, he's like, just... You get the sense that this man is very... His purpose compared, like, he knows his script compared to the boy outside. And he just grabs it, places it below, and almost methodically, just 1 key, 2 key, 3 key, all parallel next to one another with the, they're very nice iron keys, but they all have a little bit of a lanyard-ish, or string sort of fabric that is very reminiscent of above. But each time he places it, he fans it out so that it at no point is crumpled, and places it in 3 there. Your rooms will be 6, and then the 2 conjoined suites will be 8 and 9.
Thank you.
So there will be 1 room in between, unfortunately. Someone has taken 7.
Oh, lucky number.
We do get a very interesting clientele at times. Very particular.
And I assume someone can help us with our bags.
Certainly. At which point, snaps over, and you see just standing over, very stoic, making sure they are not drawing any attention to themselves, but dressed in similarly fine garbs, not as nice as the clerk. A young woman walks over. It's like, I'm here to take your bags.
Thank you.
Takes it and begins to lift it. And when it comes to Winley's chest, it's a little bit like, walk, 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 walk. So, the rooms.
Do we know if accommodations for the horses come with the price as well? And should we need to stick our heads outside and be like, we're good, we can stay with the horses?
Do you ask that?
Yeah, we are traveling with horses. So we saw your stable boy outside. Do the rooms come with accommodations for our animals as well?
Yes, they do.
Wonderful.
May I ask, how was Mitch today?
Excellent. Quite a friendly young man.
Excellent. That is good to know. He is
And
a bit excitable.
capable with the horses. We saw him. Yes.
Good. Good to know. No, and we will do our best to provide as we can.
Thank you kindly.
At which point you all begin to make your way past the stage and hug up on one of the double staircases. Come around as you are led by the young woman, brown hair, green eyes, hair tied back into a ponytail up high, vest, white shirt, and matching pants to the vest as they lead you towards your rooms and opens up the door for you all to the first room, which would be number 6, which will house Darjan, Inkwa, and Tim. And as you go inside, it is, you can tell they were going for that circular motif. As you enter through, it's that round room, and there's a door that goes off into adjacent. Thank you. Bubble, which the door is closed, but out into this main area, you can see a small little lounge area, a nice double couch next to a small coffee table flanked by 2 side chairs, and off into the back of the circular room, you see two beds that have been placed off that kind of run flush to the wall, and the wall itself maintains those dark oranges and yellows and the entrance part, but closer to the bed it gets more into that dark blues and purples of the horizon or the sunset.
What snacks are there?
No. Very
Where's
cool.
the mini bar?
You do see a small little plate on the coffee table with some confections.
Wow.
Really? What was? Can we? Before we left, can we? Inkwood was going to ask the guy's name. The front. The front.
Yes. My name is Gregory Ballantine.
Gregory Ballantine.
He does strike me as being a Gregory.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that was just that. And then here also, when you said there was 1 girl or 2 girls leading us to the rooms.
Just one.
Yeah, he'll ask her name as well.
Yes. My name is Janet.
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 Jeneth with a TH.
Yes.
And then he'll give her a gold piece and say thank you.
Takes it in hand. Thank you very much, sir. If you 3 are well acquainted with your rooms, I can lead the other 4.
Thank you kindly.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a wash area or like a private place in here?
If you step through that door off onto the side, you will be able to find where you need for your toiletries.
Indoor plumbing?
Yeah, we're on the 2nd floor. We've been over this back in.
Wow. That's right.
Yeah.
Harbin's place.
Still,
Yep.
Boom. Whoa.
I'm gonna go in there. Do they have a bucket or anything? No. I mean, I'm asking.
What are you going to do, Tim?
Winley's looking a little embarrassed at this point that Tim is asking these questions.
No. I'm asking James if there's a bucket.
Okay.
Oh.
So you walk in there and you open it up, and there's a nice tub within, right at the center of the room, as well as a washing basin off onto the side. Again, maintaining the circular motif. And then off to the side, yes, a very, not ornamented, but simple metallic chamber pot.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all. I just go in there and I'm in there for like a minute or two. That's all.
It's like, wow, bathroom. But yes, the other 4, you are led to the conjoint suite, of which Jeneth only opens up door number 8, leads you all inside after kind of hefting with Winley's case. Composes herself. Yes, well, here is the conjoining suite, and it's very similar to the other one with the other crew, but instead there are 2 doors, of which Jeneth points out. So if you go through this one here, that will be your facilities, and through this door will be towards the room on the opposite side.
And following Ingwa's lead, Winley will also give her a gold.
When she receives a second gold, it's like just attempts to hold the composure. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Very profitable for her to deal
Wow.
with Winley's chest.
Wow.
Winley wants to prove that we
I was
belong
gonna say
here.
we ain't no poor folk. We ain't no poor folk.
Thank
I
you
own
very
a
much,
farm. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your assistance, Jeneth.
Certainly. If you need anything, please do let me know.
I certainly
Takes-
will. Thank you.
Takes a very military-esque just step to the back, turn around, and walks out. Closes the door behind.
As we were raided. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, hello, IPA lot. Since y'all are here, we're going to do our giveaway for the Dritz Minis. So if you do #chaos into the chat, we will be doing that giveaway right now. This only applies for US folks. If you are anywhere aside from the US, unfortunately due to COVID, we cannot ship it to you. But what we can do is get you a Nord Games PDF. So if you are not within the confines of the United States of America, you can still enter and we will get something to you. We still want you all to have a little something, which is our thanks for supporting us even internationally. We appreciate it very much.
#chaos.
#chaos, if I didn't say that, thank you. #chaos into the chat.
Wow.
Cool.
Win, win, win.
So, as you all find yourselves accommodating yourselves within the room, so anything in particular? Are you all kind of just kind of meet up, or?
So can you confirm, like for our suite, are the facilities, is there like an en-suite or is it still like separate? Like the washroom and everything?
It is within. So
Cool.
basically y'all are in like 2 bubbles,
Yeah.
and then there's a connecting hallway, and then off to the sides here are your facilities, your bathrooms.
Fashion
Okay.
montage.
Yeah. So Winley is just going to run around the room excited. She's going to run into the bathroom. She says, "Oh, robes!" And she's going to like get out of her wet clothes, like quicker than you thought she ever could. Like doff the like really comfy robe, and then just like run to the nearest bed and like plop.
Aw.
I don't think we're making it to the fishery tonight.
It is plush, and because it's on that back side, the fabrics themselves are very lush blue, like the night sky.
How are we going to arrange the sleeping arrangements? Is it going to be Hannibin and Winley because they were doing the slumber party?
Oh no, Winley needs to, she'll be back with Isolde because we can do summer party time in like the main room, our living, our common room.
Inqua claims the floor in their room.
Thought there was another bubble for you to go to.
Sorry, Darjan, I didn't know that you and Tim needed private time. I mean, I could sleep in the bathtub, I guess, or in the. You want me to do that? Just Tim, don't mistake the bucket for the bathtub.
You can claim the floor.
Okay.
There was a couch, wasn't there?
I don't know. Is there like a chaise lounge or something?
Yes.
I mean, he can.
Yeah.
He can get comfortable wherever.
Yeah.
What Inkwa does want to kind of do, I don't know if he can do it stealthily. He wants to sneak back down to Gregory, and he wants, because I have a feeling, like with Assault, he has a feeling they might want to see, what was her name? I didn't write it down.
Oh, Alondra?
Alondra tonight perform. Mm-hmm. So he, just judging from them knowing each other, he wants to go down to Gregory and ask if, excuse me, Gregory, ding, ding, ding. Or,
yes.
So I was wondering, do you think you saw my party just now go up, correct?
I mean, you were the last party to be here, so yes, I did see you all.
Great. I was just wondering, do you think that you could get us some fancy clothes for the body types that you saw delivered to here? I'm assuming this is one of those fancy places where you can do stuff like that, right? And then I'll wink at him.
Well, you are right in assuming so, sir. And we are able to provide such a service.
Wonderful. Fancy clothes for everyone in the party. How much would that cost?
Will this be to own or for rental?
Own?
Sorry?
Own?
Oh, to own. Very well. Okay.
He was very excited about this prospect.
Adorable.
Well, it will take a little bit of time. I don't know.
No, I need it by tonight. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you need it by tonight?
You
need it by tonight. Very well. If it is to own and to get done by tonight, I'm assuming based on your eagerness, it is for the performance. Very well, very well. That would have to be probably 20 gold per person, just due to the need for the rash.
He'll pull out his satchel of money, and he'll pull out 100 gold. Wait, how much is it? 20 times 4, 200?
So it would be 7 of them if you're having Winnie and Hannibin join you. So that'd be 140.
Yeah.
He would guess that Tim wouldn't actually wear any fancy clothes provided to him, right? Just trying to see
because you know what he's going to do? He's going to tell him how much it cost.
And then Tim will go sell it.
That's fine. He could do whatever he wants. But tonight we're going to have a fancy night. Damn it. We've been gone through too much crap. So he will hand over 140. You said?
Yep.
140 gold. He is handing it over.
Wow. Place it all out in front, which I think, let's see, what's your insight?
Mine?
Yeah. Due to your passive insight, the left eyebrow goes ever so much higher.
Like, who are these people?
And
why do they look like bedraggled adventurers and yet have all this money?
Oh, man.
Pulls the 140 down below the desk and snaps over to Jeneth, who walks over. Yes. Let the tailor know that we need 7 outfits. Would you be able to go and measure them real quick, Jeneth? Of which Jeneth is just already like pulling out a measuring tape. I can meet you all in your rooms if you wish.
I kind of wanted it to be a surprise, but I guess you would have to measure them, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Just say it comes with the room. Just say it comes with the room.
I can do that.
Okay.
Very well. Is there anything else I can get for you? Your name, sir.
Forgot my name. Inkwa.
Very well. Master Inkwa, will there be any other need?
Yes. He's really feeling this fanciness because he's not really ever experienced something like this before. So be like, a cheese plate to Tim's room, please.
Tim's room. I believe that would be room number 6.
Sure.
Can do.
Someone's getting a cheese plate. That's the line.
Yeah, exactly.
That will be 3 silver, please.
And then he'll give him 5. You got to get out of here. He's gonna spend all this money. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to flip him another goal.
The casino is downstairs.
Would you like this special key, sir, to go even lower?
Yeah.
It's fine. Thank you. And then he'll
Sex
head back.
club. Kidding.
Oh. Ooh. No.
Eyes wide shut. Anyway. So Janice follows you up towards your room.
Remember, it comes with the room.
Yes. Shall we begin?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You two enter. Darjan, you see this.
Yeah. So, what's going on?
Apparently, they just need to measure for some type of it comes with the room. I think it's for like a bathrobe or something.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please relax your arms. Okay. At which point Janice finishes measuring Inqua. It's not an experience you've had before, where they just kind of get up in there. It's like, you hold this by your crotch. Very good. Okay.
Inseam measurements.
Yes.
All right. I have all of your measurements. May I get your measurements?
I'm ready.
And with the speed and efficiency that you saw, you just watch Janice work and finishes. I believe there is one more in your room.
I was only in there for a minute. I'm definitely out.
Okay.
He's been in there for like 20 minutes.
Tim.
Yeah, I didn't go and live in there.
Yeah. Tim, they're going to give us our own personal robes. Come and get one.
There are already robes in the bathroom.
Tim, get out here and do it.
Okay.
Goes. Please hold this here. Takes it away. Very well. I believe I will be headed over to the next room.
Inqua, are you going to go with her? Let them know?
Let them know what? Oh, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Let them know that this is coming. This is awesome.
Okay.
You walk over, Jenneth, Winley, and Isil, you hear.
Oh, I'll grab that.
Oh, I'm gonna go too because I want to see what they say. I want to see what they look. Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, I'll go open the door. Like, oh, hello, Dad.
It's just the faces of Inqua and DJ. Free bathrobes.
What's
As they
going
open
on?
the doors.
Yes, we need to give you measurements for your custom bathrobes.
Custom bathrobes.
Isn't this excellent? This is.
Sure, I suppose.
Yeah. All right, I'm going back to my room now. I just need to see your faces.
Good to see you, Dad.
Me too. We're gonna go settle in.
All right. Sure. Just.
I will need you to remove your chainmail for a more accurate fit.
All right. Well, we can probably start with one of the girls then, and step aside to take off my chainmail.
Yeah.
That'll
Oh,
take a
I'll
minute.
go. I'm used to this. My mother used to have to measure me every week.
Yeah, and it's I'm just googling Bridgerton once. Okay.
Winley sucks in a little bit, and she says, I may have been eating some of that gnome bread a little too much, but it shouldn't be too much bigger than I was.
As you do that, Jenneth just goes around. It's like, very true. The gnomish diet is very high in calories. I totally understand.
I can't tell if that was judgmental or not.
Winley's oblivious to if it was.
Finishes, kind of just looks over. She's like, you look quite fine. Yes, ma'am, are you done with your armor?
I am, yes. No, step over.
Goes through. All right. I believe that is all the measurements.
Well, also Hannibin and.
Oh, she already grabbed those two
Okay.
while you
Got
were
it. She
talking.
got all the girls. Okay.
Mhm.
Well then, this is quite exciting. Thank you.
When she comes out from when Jenneth comes out, I'm going to talk to her, and I'm going to say, "No, I don't want all the skirts and things like that. I'm going to do the jacket and pants, the tuxedo kind of tux, like the you know what I'm talking about."
Jenneth looks you up and down and is like, we can accommodate that.
Sweet.
Wait, how did Argent know?
Darjan's clever.
He just knows.
Yeah. When Ingrid came back, they're gonna have. We got free bathrobes. She's like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
She probably saw him sneak off, all excited, like too.
Born at night, but not last night.
Yeah.
But yes, Jeneth has left, and with the measurements.
Well, quite exciting. Well, do we all reconvene then back in this shared area of the connected suite? Because that seems like that'd be the biggest area to gather.
Yeah, I think Winley will definitely want to just clean up, get any mud and muck off of her. But yeah, we probably would have told the group, in an hour or two, kind of meet back over at our suite.
Excellent.
You gotta say that out loud.
sure. I'm gonna go back when I go back to the thing. I'm gonna look at Inqua, and I said, "Yeah, I noticed the inseam measurements that they were making there. A robe,
That's not
really?
needed for a bathrobe.
I just let her know I needed one too.
Oh, I hope no one tries to put a salt in a skirt. That would be just tragic.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. But you all reconvene in the conjoined common room that is between rooms 8 and 9. And there, it's nice. It's got a central table, coffee table, very similar to what you all have in your separate rooms, where it's like the couch, the 2 flanking chairs. There's like those side cabinets. Oh, go ahead.
Pressing question though, did that cheese platter arrive? Are we taking it out into the middle?
Oh yeah, the cheese plate arrived.
We're taking
got
it out.
fruit.
Oh, okay.
It's got some nice bread, and it's got 3 different cheeses on it. One probably more from a goat, one very hard cheese, and one that seems to have some fruit inside of it.
So it's a charcuterie board.
Mm-hmm. No meat. No meat, though. There is no meat.
Interesting. Okay.
Honey?
That's cheese and bread.
There is just a little bit of honey, like pure honeycomb on the side.
I'm getting so hungry.
I know.
But the colors on this wall are interesting because it actually feels like a full sunset all the way around with the yellows, orange, and then it goes up into the blues and purples up on the top of the room. You find yourself here.
I've laid claim to one of the armchairs using the fact that I'm the second oldest person here and certainly the oldest human. And just like, nope, I'm old. I'm sitting in a comfortable chair. You kids can sit on the floor.
Yeah, Winley and Hannibin are on the floor. Winley's cleaned up, but she opted to stay in her really cushy bathrobe, and she's braiding Hannibin's hair.
Well, this is quite the experience. I must say, I've not stayed anywhere quite this nice before.
I agree. But it's beautiful. It reminds me of home, the way that the sunset feature, however they did that.
Love the lights.
This is just turning into this is Pretty Woman. We're now doing Pretty Woman. Like, this is the episode, and I love
Look at the scene. Ingua, I'm going to offer you.
To go, oh! Stop.
But there's some good things to come out of it. I just saw Tamaga Tora
Yeah.
500 bits for makeovers.
Or makeovers.
Toro.
We might need those in case they give Issel the dress.
I can't help but feel that something's going to explode, and probably pretty soon.
Sure.
Not before I get my suit. Damn it.
James looking sus over there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
200 plus
Well-
XP. Sorry, one moment.
All right, Beans.
After, what was it, a week stuck in the mines with rats?
Rats.
And not to mention all the other things we've gone through. I figure we deserve this, guys.
I think so. It's certainly a little spendy, but I think well worth it. And I'll reach over and grab a piece of the other cheese, put it on the bread.
Oh,
Nom,
so
nom, nom.
I'm gonna sing a little song, and I'm like, Leylan knocked me to my knees, Leylan. I'm digging the breeze, Leylan. Won't you please ease my tired soul? Just a little thing.
Hooray!
Speaking of singing, though, Alondra is an act that I have always wanted to see, and I cannot miss that tonight. I really want to hear her sing.
I have heard as well of Alondra.
I'm sorry, Darjan, you can't be the only bard.
I will say, from what I hear, though, she can't get a party started the way you can, Darjan.
Oh, of course not.
Well, why don't we head to the fishery before the performance tonight? Maybe you can get a round in over there first.
Do we have time, though? I don't want to be late.
Nor do I. What did we catch what time Alondra was going to start performing?
So you all waited about an hour or so too, and let's say to get there, it took, or like to get to the sunset horizon, it took you about 20 minutes of like going around. So that was around. It's right now around 7:30ish, and you know Alondra to go on at about 9.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah, I don't want to get rained on again either. I just got all the mud out. Let's save that for another day.
Yeah, and all the shops are probably closing around now.
Well, but I mean, we're here looking for the dragon, and this place is a little rich to stay in more than one night, I think. So I'm sure we'll move from here to the fishery tomorrow and be a little more comfortable.
Yeah, that's okay. And then I'll be able to suss this. What's her name again?
Alondra.
Alondra. All right. You'll have to tell me her story.
I don't know it very well, but I know that she is sought after in the higher echelons of the water deep moneyed.
All right.
So, I'm sorry, I'm giddy. I'm so excited. I've long wanted to hear her perform, but I mean, I'm not at those levels in Waterdeep.
We can pretend for the night.
For the night.
How many manticores has she killed?
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Is she a god slayer?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. And I still got a few more songs in me. Yeah.
She has her talents and we have ours, and there's no need to compare.
And
Mm-hmm.
as you continue to converse, dine on the cheese, eventually, you are all in that common area, right? Just like hanging about.
If we're okay, yeah.
Okay, no, go ahead. What were you thinking, Tim?
No.
Okay. Eventually you hear a.
I'll get it.
All right.
I'm up.
Mhm.
All right. And so I crack open the door and say, "Can I help you?"
Darjan, what's your armor class? Kidding. Sorry.
All right. No, I'm ready to roll.
Do it. Let's do it.
There you find Jennifer. Jenna stand there. It's like, apologies for having to enter your room, but the clothing has arrived.
All right. Get ready to see some shocked faces. All right.
And so, let's see. Let me pull up some Bridgerton imagery here.
Yay!
Okay. So Jenith first, understanding what the game plan is, it's like looks over. Excuse me, young man. I believe we need to show you your bathrobe first.
Is that me?
I know people are like, who?
Who?
Yes.
I think I'm the youngest man here, so.
Oh, right.
Inkwood, though.
He certainly is.
Please come with me.
All right.
As you enter or go through, Janice closes the door. All right, so I got you a very nice long black waistcoat all the ways down, it's about the boot level. We got some nice black leather boots to match, as well as black pants. Now the vest on the inside is a silver interior, as well as a, from what I'm getting from you, a silver and black kind of patterning. We're working with more of the monochrome scale here, as you'll have also a long collar here, white. Now the cravat itself is silver in nature with a little bit of gold accents. Sir?
Oh, are you done?
Yes.
Yes.
Shall we
that
get
sounds
started?
great. Do I have to roll deception on that?
If you would like to, go ahead.
How enthusiastic can I make after all that? Ronnie. Oh, 9.
Just know that your friend bought this and wishes for you to have a wonderful evening.
Okay, I'll act more excited when I wear it.
Excellent. All right, come with me. And they lead you into the bathroom and you get changed, at which point you
Wait,
all...
I can put this all over my armor and everything, right?
Because I mentioned it for Isel, but I didn't for you.
Yep.
We'll say it was measured to tailored fit.
So no,
But
not
you're
over
without
your
armor.
So what can I wear over my armor is the next question. Like, so I can trade out the boots. That's easy.
Don't break Inqua's heart. Come on.
It's fine. Whatever.
Tim
At least
being
come out in the
first was
outfit.
she's probably going,
Get the hardest out of the way, right?
It's like the parents with the teen. Come out of the dressing room. We just want to see what it looks
Yes,
like on
yes.
you.
robe.
And Winley's
robe.
probably in the room like, he's taking a long time to put a bathrobe on.
I know. I'm sitting there going, robe. Come on, Tim. Robe.
Let's see the bathroom. Let's see what it
Obstinate,
looks
but
like.
there's a little bit of a, are you sure I can't? Well, and once I get something on, I try and put the chainmail back on over, and like they go like,
Just
okay.
Jeneth is over it.
for your friends, just
Put the shield over my back once I have the jacket on.
you know, that can work. That can work.
Okay.
Would you like to show them?
Or you're not going to come out.
All right, let's do this deception check. Do we want to spin inspiration? Oh,
For the
God.
makeover. It's for the makeover.
I got a nick. It's another 9.
Do you want to add a d6 to that?
Do you want to add a d6 to that?
Yes.
Wait, I'm
Do
sorry.
it.
What are you deceiving on?
I know your enthusiasm.
I'm surprised and like.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay,
going to
go
try
ahead.
to, he's trying to get, yeah. So
Yeah, add a d6.
That's
You don't
so
want to break
funny.
this is
Inqua's
for the
heart.
makeover. This is for the makeover, so.
It is. Thank you.
Okay, it's a
Togadora.
13. It's a 13.
Oh, that's
moderate.
right. Thank you, Tamago.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. So you prep yourself. You're like, okay, here we go.
Being character, I really like this. This is better than armor.
And as you prep yourself and you're just there, you just kind of hear a looking good, Tiller.
Shut up. That's why I didn't do that well. I was throwing off my game.
There you go.
And you're like, oh, shut up. And Jeneth opens the door, and there before you all, you see a very finely dressed Tim with shield on the back. And everyone except for Darjan gathers that he's not too enthused about it.
Tim, you look amazing. He's actually, Inqua's going to kind of giggle because he thinks it looks kind of like he's never seen him like this before, but he likes it.
Yeah.
We
Winley
still
is like,
scruffy and like the hair's all a mess. So it's just like yeah, from the neck up, it's all wrong. It's all wrong.
Tim, that is a very good look on you.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be wearing it.
Yes,
Next.
wait,
next.
what What's going on exactly?
Take Widley.
Oh,
Come with me, ma'am.
well,
Oh, okay.
You'll see, Winley.
All
What
right, let me see.
in LaRue's name is going on here?
now I want fan art for Tim, like in this like Bridgerton outfit with the scruff and like a shield on his back, like a Final Fantasy character.
So James, you're going to have to save screenshots for like all of the inspiration that you're using for this, and like put it up in the Discord because I want to see.
I'm just looking at Bridgerton. I'm like, I'm gonna pull that and that and this. But yes, Winley. You get just give me a color.
Silver.
Silver, okay. So Jenneth looks at you, is like, so your dragonborn friend mentioned that a silver theme was of the evening. So what we got here for you is, and the dress itself, it's basically tight all the way up to the waist, but then flowers out into a nice, several ruffles, several layers of chiffon below. And then the sleeves themselves are full length, poof up at the top, but then comes down into the forearm before it just does a light tulip flare at the end. At which she also helps you a little bit rearrange the hair and puts in just like a very simple silver pin that just gets in the accent. And you do notice that there are little bits of purple filigree and stitching in there. Unfortunately, this is what they basically had on hand, but we were able to tailor it toward your measurements, and I hope it is to your liking.
And Winley is just looking down at herself and grinning, and she said, well, this isn't a bathrobe.
Your friend wished to surprise you.
Oh, wait, which one?
Your dragonborn friend.
Oh, Inqua.
Yes, Master Ingwa.
Well, I want to show everyone.
Certainly. Leads you through, and there you all see Winley Glorybow.
Yeah, and she'll do a little twirl as she enters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's the kind of dress that when you twirl, it gets that nice volume that just, and then when you stop, it comes back down.
Winley Glorybow, you are a vision.
Oh, well, thank you, Izzy.
Love the little purple. That's pretty hip.
Yeah. Well, now I want to see what everyone else is wearing.
Who would like to go next?
Oh, Darjan, you have to.
All right.
Come on.
I'll go next.
You're on the edge of your seat. I can see it.
Come with me. And Jenna shows you your outfit, and it's like, so I'm getting here, obviously, some purple vibes, and I understand we're not going for a dress today, we're going for the suit. So what we have for you today is a similar to what you wear under your vest, a nice flowy shirt that hits more on the lilac and much more faded. But then there's a darker vest of a silver gray coloring. And on top of that is a very deep royal purple jacket that just cuts right at the rib cage.
Yes.
And then flows all the way down. It is very tight at the waist, but then flares out surrounding skin tight, almost riding pants.
Yes.
But yeah, so they're tan, but very well tailored fit into nice dark gray boots. And as you are presented with this, there is a nice light fabric of silver that just kind of comes in and then ties around into a cravat that goes into
yes. Oh yeah. Oh.
This is so Goblin King. It's hurting me.
Yes. No, this is yes. This is yes. This is yes for DJ. This is yes for Julie.
I was going to say, I feel like, Julie, you probably have this in your closet. So next episode, you're going to be like, hello.
Well, hello there.
Exactly.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Well, okay. So the door is going to come just open. And then there's Darjan.
Oh.
Take it in. Take it in,
Darjan's-
friends. Take it in.
Oh, Darjan. I think you have some upstaging in your future tonight.
Next. Let's get this gone.
Last two, or at least of the mains, are Isolt and Inqua.
Inqua.
All right. He'll go in
on.
to see what a fancy outfit looks like. He's never owned one in his life, so
Mhm.
he's very curious to see what it looks like.
All right. Well, so what? Let me scroll down a bit, see what else I can see here. Okay. So, Inqua, you step out, and she looks at you. Is like, so, with your reddish skin tone, I felt silver would, if it was the dominant color, would be a bit clashing. So,
Mm-hmm.
so we're going to have a nice double-breasted blue top or blue jacket, basically, that similar to Tim and Darjan gets a little bit tighter at the waist and then flares out, but it's a nice dark rich blue. Underneath you have a very simple white shirt which has a bit of ruffles at the end, and the pants themselves are black and go down into black boots. But if you look very closely, you'll find your silver accents, the buttons, a little bit of tracing along the ruffles on the end, as well as just for the final touch, just to give it a nice centerpiece, similar to Darjan, a cravat that just ties around and then tucks in below.
Is there a mirror in this room? I should have asked. I'm assuming
Yes.
there is. Okay. Ingo's gonna like look at himself and he'll kind of just be like,
How's the fit, sir?
He doesn't hear her.
Very good.
Thank you. I quite enjoy this.
Patting down his head.
His horns, yeah.
It's very regal, your horn, sir, much like a crown.
Well,
He's gonna turn a deeper shade of red and then just kind of walk out of the room.
Do you return back to your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, Inqua.
Inqua.
feel like a king.
You rather look like one too.
No, now you get in there.
Fine.
All right, for you. Now, I get the sense you are not much of a skirt person.
That is very accurate. Yes.
Okay. Well, thankfully, I use my own judgment. What we have for you today is a what she presents to you is she looks at you, is like, they were a little, due to the demand, they went for a very different look for you. It's a little bit, comparatively, it's a little different.
All right.
And so what they present to you is a dress that goes over one shoulder and then kind of tight at the top and rides along the figure line. And there is a pretty deep slit for one leg to actually walk through. And then the other one is a bit more, that asymmetrical. Yes, the Jolie. Angelina Jolie. It is very much the Jolie look. But as you look at it, it fits. I'm assuming it probably has a little bit broader shoulders due to her.
Yes, very much so.
But it all works with the figure. And as you look, it's not just plain silver gray all the way through. There is light designs of stitching in there. And you do notice a little bit like right around the shoulder area. You look at it, and you kind of like have to look in the mirror because it's so close to you. You look at it, and it's like there's a unicorn there. And Janice, I noticed your shield, and I felt it was an appropriate accent, if that is okay.
That is most excellent. I have a feeling my goddess is grinning.
Shall we show your friends?
Let's shall. And I'm just like, fuck, I'm in a skirt. Okay. Let's do this.
Well, the bottom part does go a bit all the way down to the ankle. It's not like a...
but it's Isolt in a dress.
It's Isolt in a dress. And before you go in there, Janice is like, may I pull your hair down?
All right, sure. Why not?
Lets the hair loose, kind of just fluffs it up, and then make sure it is along the side with the strap, and make sure it's along that side so that way it is good symmetry. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. And I step out, and it's a little embarrassed because I haven't been in a skirt since I was like a teenager. But I step out and just like do a twirl.
Yeah, and Winley's mouth is more agape than when Tim stepped out. Well, Izzy, you look amazing.
Thank you. His face.
No, he's not even gonna say anything. He's just like, because he's only ever known Isolt to be like this, like the wrestler, the strong, and like seeing a somewhat this version, he's just like, what?
The more feminine version with the loose hair and
I don't think he thought that. Honestly, when I think he was like, hey, can you get some outfits for my friends? He would have assumed he doesn't know anything about fancy clothes. So when he says fancy clothes, doesn't equate that to a dress. So he's kind of like, oh.
Wow. You look amazing.
Well, thank you. And
do we notice the unicorn? Is it enough to notice, or is it something you have to be close to see?
You have to be close for that.
Oh, okay.
I'll actually like gesture Winley. I'm like, look.
Oh my goodness. LaRue would love that.
Right. Oh, Jenna, you have outdone any expectation.
Well, I do believe I have to get those two dressed.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So those two go out as
And we just
Jenna...
kind of look at each other. We're all like going, whoa.
I'm almost afraid to sit down. I haven't been in this skirt since I was a teenager.
Yeah. And Winley's just been kind of like twirling around.
Gonna get yourself dizzy, Winley. I keep playing with the cravat because I think that's like.
When we walk down later, we all have to be in slow motion. Just
Absolutely.
Inkwa, thank you so much for this surprise.
You're very welcome. I just thought it would be. Hopefully, we were going to see this performance, and I was just hoping that we could all have something fancy to wear downstairs. That's all.
Yeah,
we need to get somebody who can draw. We can get somebody to.
Too bad Nyx isn't here with her contraption
I
to
know.
capture an image of us.
That's a shame. Well.
Yeah, if we look like this in our wanted posters.
Wait, I thought that wasn't you guys.
Yeah. You said that it was.
Did we not? Did we? Huh. It's neither here nor there.
Anyway.
And then
Tim is being Tim.
And as you converse after a few moments, Hannibin and Winnie return. Hannibin has a bit of a shoulderless, but kind of cross over both sides. Just like that top portion where it's like some fabric, like a triangle that way, triangle this way, and they kind of overlap, and then like it straight cut all the way down. Winnie, and that one is actually a little bit on the more bone white side with some silver accents. And then the other one that Winnie is wearing, it's an interesting hybrid where it's like a jacket up top and then a nice fitting dress on the bottom.
I like it.
It works, but it's different.
It works, but it's not what we expected.
Mm-hmm. And as when he walks towards you, you realize it's not necessarily a dress, but like really poofy pant legs. that are just like when they're close together, it looks like a dress, but then actual pants as when he walks in the room.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh,
You two look incredible.
Oh, well, thank you. I've never worn something like this, and Hanniban's just kind of rocking back and forth. Just doesn't know exactly how to stand with this thing on. At which point Jen says, well, you are all a very dashing lot. Shall we go see Alondra?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Gonna need
And
a
I
little...
mean, Soldiers is just giddy with excitement.
Mm-hmm.
What, Tim?
Tim is gonna go. He's going to manage to fit. He did the show thing. He's getting his armor on.
Love it.
He'll try to make it work as much as possible. He is not wearing his armor.
Don't
Yeah.
blame you.
And I'm thinking about it. Is there a belt that could possibly go with the dress to at least have my sword? Because it's a pretty damn sword. Damn pretty sword. That's it.
I feel like you could at least get your belt on there.
Just Wonder Woman it.
Right down the back.
Yeah.
It's a long
In the
sword.
butt.
So yeah, I'll like have my sword at my side, which I imagine is actually kind of a striking look.
Mm-hmm. But
Especially the unicorn pommel.
Unicorn pommel. And as you all begin to make your way out of the common room and make your way into the room exterior and begin to make your way down, you just hear off into the distance the soft bell just going ding, 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 as the door closes behind you and you begin to make your way down. That's where we're gonna take our break. Hat on fashion makeover. That is excellent. Did we get a winner, Tiana, for the miniatures?
Thomas, have we got a winner for that?
It was Adam James Connor. Pew, pew, pew.
Adam James Connor, congratulations on winning the miniatures. If you're in the US, if you're in elsewhere, we'll get you that Nord Games PDF. Excellente. Are we going straight into the other one, or are we going to save that for a later time?
Next raid.
Okay.
Next raid? Okay.
Next raid.
So, congratulations, Adam. Well, folks, we're going to take our break. We're going to do a bit of bio break. As you can see, we're all in the studio again, so we all have to share one bathroom again. What you going to do? But we'll be back in about 7 to 10 minutes. So until then, sit tight or go to the bathroom yourselves, and we will see you after that.
1, 0. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon of Icespire Peak. Quest and Chaos presents. Yeah, so we just had a full makeover. Oh, Wendy has something to say. After putting some cheese in her mouth.
I had to add my accessories.
But yes, as you all hear the bell toll, as you leave the conjoined room of room number 8, you'll walk along this little terrace portion and are guided down by Jenna towards the lower floor. And while down there, you see people beginning to take seats. Very, very hoity-toity people of very similar dress as you all are. But you do catch a few glances, a few, who look. Just a few of them just looking over. Some of them being like, who are those people? I've never seen them before. Interesting.
Well, I'm assuming after spending so much money that we would probably have a very good table as well.
Jeneth walks you over to 2 tables, round tables, each one with 4 seats around. Right dead center. There's a couple tables in front of you, but you have a clear view of the stage, which is a little bit raised from where you are. The floor in which people are seated is actually a little bit more indented, like at a lower level. So you have to descend a few small steps. But you are seated amongst the upper echelon of Leylon, as they all wait for Elandra to arrive. But yes, at which point Jenna seats you all. It's like, is there anything else I can get for you all?
Ale.
Perhaps some sparkling wine tonight.
That we can do.
Jim.
Sparkling ale.
Such a joker.
As he knocks back
Such
his...
a joker.
Sparkling wine I can get. Is there anything else?
I think some of that for the table.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Also some gossip. What's the talk around town? Who are some of these people?
Well, let's see here. We have the they are the Calatars. They are from particularly far south. They decide to invest quite a bit of money in here, as it is they believe it could be a nice burgeoning market for them. Over there we have the Knockningles. They're a halfling family. They themselves are very much into textiles and provided you with what you are wearing at the moment. And then far over there we have, that one's new. Don't know him.
We all look.
Yeah.
And you see a young man who is seated farther into the back. Very dark tan skin, jet black hair, and has very well adorned with clothing and attire that many of you have not seen before. Yeah, I would say those who are in a metropolitan area could roll for history.
Or who have been in one.
DJ Silver Moon was definitely.
I would say Winley could roll too.
15.
11.
11?
12.
12?
Only a 6.
Only 6. So, who rolled the 15? Issel. You look at the attire, you look at the man's skin tone, and you look at the entourage that is behind him, who do not sit, but they are in very stark white attire with bits of red and gold that can be found across their bodies. And you see to the on the left hilt for one and the right hilt for the other, scimitars. And you gathering this, putting it all together, you know the man in particular is from
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll pass that along to the rest of the group. How much do I know about
I mean, with that 15, you definitely know that it is a very mercantile kind of system in which powerful families rise up to the top. And there is a sense of the 5 houses, the Council of 5, in which there is 5 very powerful families that help determine the entirety of and those families can shift in and out depending on each family's standing within the greater context of the nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
does this fellow look like he's one of the, or part of one of the families, or just a resident of Or would
with
I not
his
know that?
clothing, you can get he's very he definitely fits in terms of elegance and stature, the way he holds himself. But comparatively, you're not associative of necessarily the factions of compared to here, so you're not quite sure.
Okay.
And when Isolt kind of relays that and says, "Oh, that guy looks like he's from Winley chokes on her drink a little, crouches down, and then kind of like sneaks back and tries to get a closer look without trying to be seen.
Without being seen by your fellows or by anyone?
She is trying by the man in the back.
Oh, okay.
She's trying to just make herself a little smaller or shorter, trying to hide in her own party a little bit while also glancing back to try to get a closer look to see if she recognizes who exactly this person is.
Okay. Yeah. Now that you're taking a closer look, more inspective look, roll a perception check.
Okay. 12 plus 4, 16.
16. You look over the young man, and while very ostentatious, there is no doesn't really wear anything that's very indicative, at least what you can tell. And you look over the 2 bodyguards, and they themselves are also quite while not as rough and tumble as you all looked, and not as lavish as you look also, as well as the crowd, they do have a nicer set of clothing on them, even for just simple guards. And you look about and you do notice, your eye looks about and you kind of catch that along their their sash has the emblem of an elephant.
And does she recognize that as associated? Okay. So Winley kind of freezes and she gets lost in thought, and she is again trying to look casual, but definitely shrinks down a little to try to hide within her party, and trying to make it not obvious to her friends, but her priority was just to try to get out of sight of that party back there. Not that they were necessarily looking over at us, but that was just her instinct.
You're in a group with like all super high perception.
In this case, Winley, just for either give me either performance or stealth for like maintaining your like trying to get low but trying to continue a
She'll definitely do performance.
sociability with your friend.
Oh, that was a nat one.
Y'all notice Winley is uncomfortable.
Is your seat comfortable? Do you need to switch seats with someone?
I think I'm okay here. She grabs, hopefully she had a fan with her. That was part of her outfit. And she kind of tries to put that up and yeah, just a little warm and like, but only like has it on the side that would block her face from that group over there.
The person that we were just all looking at.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very, very subtle.
Yeah.
Do you know that person?
What? No, what? I've never been to What's And she just like sinks a little further down.
Winley.
I'm actually getting worried. Is there any way that any of us can block the line of sight between the two? Like if someone's up their chair and just positions, we've got some tall people in this party.
Not necessarily covering up because you all are around a circular table.
Yeah, but if one of us is on the other side and they're big and they're between that person's line.
We did just make a grand entrance. Like everyone is staring at us. And so if said person hasn't recognized you now, I feel like you're okay.
Oh,
but
that's true. But just to be safe, I think Winley's going to try to position herself where at least her back is too. So like that all he could see is maybe the back of her head and not any part of her face.
Yeah. You kind of like have to scoot your chair a little bit so that way, because it was more of like that 90-90-90, like everyone's at a corner of the circular table, but you're able to like, you're not the one directly facing him, so you're just like, okay, this is good.
And I'll just look over at Winley and ask quietly, are we in danger?
I'm not quite sure. We should be fine. And she's just trying to brush it off, and like she's kind of lost in thought a little, and kind of definitely kind of thinking back and just making some calculations in her head and trying to figure things out.
Okay. I'll just like reach over and put a hand briefly on hers and be like, if there's anything that you need, we're here.
And she'll just kind of silently nod her head.
They'll lean over to Darjan. We're not the only ones with a wanted poster.
Dude, that was exactly what we're both going.
Yeah. What do you think she's done?
Dirtied someone up pretty bad.
Okay, shush. And she's like, she's just worried now that all the chatter is going to bring even more attention to the group.
As you say, shh, you watch as the Everflames above just begin to dim a bit. And then all of the chatter around you begins to fade away. And everybody starts to look towards the stage. The indication coming. And before you see anything, you just hear a very soft voice begin to emanate from what feels like all around. And someone way in the back lights not to your knowledge, but lights a candle in the back and pivots this very simple contraption and points it over towards the stage, which spotlights the back curtains that run along the stage. And the sound continues, the singing begins to envelop the air. It's soft, it's melancholic, but it's beautiful. And eventually you watch as the curtains pull back. And there in that tunnel of blackness, you don't see anything. But the singing continues, and people are like, where is she? And eventually the spotlight points upwards as it aims up at the top banister of one of the curving staircases, and they're descending before you in very regal dress with exaggerated almost wings that are on the front that come across the shoulders and clavicle and flare outwards. Nothing covering the neck or the shoulders, but a full dress that comes down and then poofs back into a long trail. It is purple, deep purple, but it has a bit of sparkles in there, like the night sky when you see just those little flecks of stars within as the horizon is beginning to lose that little bits of orange and yellow. It's that moment of dusk that is being emanated in this person's dress as they make a descent, as you watch the fabric lean over one step and the next step and the next step. And what's emanating from this, the sound is emanating from this very beautiful bronze skin dragonborn. Horns that start at the brow and then curve back and then just go back and go a little up and then down. It's very much like a circlet that goes around her head. And does, yeah, Inqua and Isolt hear that the sound is of Draconic. And it's strange because typically Draconic has a bit more brusqueness to it, a bit more oomph, a little more aggression in its way that it is composed. But the way that Elandra sings it just brings it through, weaves it from one word into the next, speaking of a lost, long love, simply due to the fact of not being enough. And of course, most people in the room are just enamored. But for you two in particular, you sense that deep pain that this song brings. But nevertheless, it's still beautiful. By the time the song finishes, she descends and actually hits the center of the stage. And without any flourish of the body, just with the flourish of her voice, it just stops. And silence. It is a kind of performance that doesn't demand applause because it knows exactly what it has been put out into the world. And people just, you all realize you've been holding your breaths and you just let it drop.
Wow. And even Winley has forgotten all about her worries. Mm-hmm. You know, that the song just completely enraptured her.
Isolt's eyes are filled with tears.
Yeah, I was going to say, Inqua's going to wipe the tears from his eyes and kind of look at Isolt wherever she is at the table. So just kind of like, the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Did you... What?
I mean, we don't say anything, of course, because this is the that demands it, but the look is just, what the fuck?
It's like, oh.
Seeing the effect she left on the room, you realize that the curtains opened up not as her entrance, but as her exit. She gives one bound, steps inside, and the curtains draw back. The ever flames begin to re-illuminate, catching the little bits of fabric that descend from the center chandelier. You just watched the performance by Alondra.
Tim is still holding his breath, waiting to see how Darjan responds. He was like half paying attention to the show. He's more just like he's been watching Darjan.
Argent, for once, doesn't say anything.
Wow.
That scares him.
Sure.
Are you okay?
How the heck did she do that? How the heck did they get that light? And I've got so much to learn. I've got much to learn, and I'm just gonna be like,
Gods. And the beauty of that song. Exquisite.
And as the entire room just sits with it. Ah! You hear a scream come out from outside. And people just all of a sudden, very much like you all did, just snap to it's like, what the was that?
I'm
And-
on my feet, hand on my sword, just looking around like, what?
And someone breaks through, punches through the oak door, pushes back as all the fabric is like, they breached the walls! They breached the walls! And at which point people are like, and at which point you see Gregory just like, please, everybody, calm yourselves, we will be fine. And then more shouting out inside the streets. You see the panic fill in people's eyes, and people just begin to pour out.
They said they breached the walls, or he breached the wall. What was the
They breached the walls.
They breached the walls.
What are they called? And my sword and shield are now comfortably on. What?
let's
What
go
did they
see.
say they are?
What's going on, guys?
Should I get my bow? I didn't bring my bow. I have a dagger.
I didn't bring anything.
Maybe we
brought
should.
ourselves. We have ourselves. We have our. We need to see what this is.
Can we grab someone that's right next to us and be like, "Who's they? What's they? Who
I'm going to start moving towards the streets, but I'm not going to get caught up in the wave of people. I'll kind of stay back so I don't get trampled or contribute to trampling.
I think James may have frozen.
Yeah, I was going to say,
But
James.
it's okay. We can keep creating this. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's what? Wow.
That's a cliffhanger, right?
That's a
there.
cliffhanger.
Well, I think people have to run up and go get their equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say that Winley probably realizing she doesn't have anything on her.
Well, you would have your holy symbol, wouldn't you?
That's the only thing. But she doesn't have any weapons. But
We've got ourselves.
Really needs is the holy symbol.
that's true.
We've got ourselves.
We're probably not too far from the rooms, to be honest. Because
You got to run upstairs and run back. Yeah.
By the time James gets back, I think we'll have grabbed his bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
You're on mute.
You are jerky as heck, my friend, and mute.
I think he's on his iPhone or his phone now, which is
I
amazing.
think so.
Oh.
Yep, I'm on.
Oh,
You're frozen still, but
can you hear us, James? Nope.
James.
Back
Oh
here.
no, his phone rigged too.
Maybe it's his reception.
I bet it's the storm.
Yeah.
It might be.
His
His
phone is probably set to his Wi-Fi, and then
Yeah.
he needs
Here,
to.
let's see if we can get him on.
or the song was just so beautiful it overloaded the power grid.
Oh, there he goes again.
That was it. It was like, oh man.
Here, let me.
I mean, it would be quite the cliffhanger. You're
This
not
is a
wrong.
perfect place to stop. We're all trying to figure out how to go out and figure out about
Yeah,
the
this
breach.
might be the cliffhanger.
Give him a little more time.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on IG right
Yeah.
now, so we'll see if we can just to hear him talk.
Let's play that LaRue theme song one more time.
LaRue. Hey,
I
Rock.
just got that out of my head. Why?
Oh, there he is. He's back. He's
Hey.
back. Back in the studio.
Hi.
You're muted again,
You're
buddy.
muted.
Still muted, Beer.
Back in the studio.
Yay!
While you were gone, we defeated whoever was at the wall.
Cryobane's dead.
we just
Cryobane
killed
is
them all.
gone.
Oh man, just like
Wow.
just
That was a
we
cliffhanger.
were thinking
though.
maybe that was the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh.
We're done. Cliffhanger.
How am I sounding now? Am I a little less loud, Thomas?
Oh, amazing.
I think you're
Okay. Woo, thank you for
Wow.
bearing with that, folks.
Wow.
That
I
was
mean,
fun.
this is what we deal with when there's storms in the area, and internet is what it is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well,
I liked it.
what?
We did get our weapons, though. I feel like we did run upstairs and get our weapons real quick.
Okay. So as oh, did I lose Sirenscape? Oh, I lost Sirenscape.
That's
Alright. So as you run upstairs, you grab it.
It'll take me a couple minutes to get into my chain, but I do want to get into it. Just like change as quickly as I can.
So it will take, I believe, 10 minutes to don that.
Probably.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
I think.
Well, what? Just do Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Just come on.
Yeah.
I had
Wonder Woman it.
I had how many episodes
That's
where
true.
I had no armor because I am not doing that again.
Well,
But
what
we
did people?
could keep it at bay until you get there. How's that?
Yes. And what did people say when we were like, "What? Who's they?" What's they?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Nick. I was talking over you. What were you saying? Nick, what'd you say?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew better than to not have armor and weapons. No,
Ah.
Tim has that memory.
Tim is
fresh.
doing the Tim thing. Yes.
He already
take
wore his
off-
armor all the time before, and now he's just like, I'm never taking you off again.
He's gonna sleep in his armor now. It's like,
No, please
I
don't.
already
Points
slept
of
in my
exhaustion
armor.
are bad.
So, yes, I would say everybody's able to grab their things as you're running and people are barreling past you and chairs are getting knocked over. And why isn't Sirenscape going online?
no.
Hope the laundry's
So
open.
if Gregory's around, we should ask him what because he would know.
Yeah.
Yes, as you see him in the center of the room,
Yes.
it's like, please, everybody, please, just, please,
I go stand next to him just and try to help him keep people off of him.
thank you.
What
Where are they?
What happened? What happened?
So lately we've been a bit of a problem with things coming from the water, but we've had our defenses up and it has been fine, but apparently there has been a breach and
Things from the water? Okay.
yes.
So we want to head towards the docks.
Sure. Are you able to looks at you over.
I've got a sword and shield out, and there's the chainmail under the jacket. Yeah, I'm
Very
ready to
good.
go.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Please help.
Yes. Oh, when we went upstairs, I took my jacket off because I'm not losing that puppy.
That
I'll
nice
meet-
purple.
I'm heading towards the docks, but I'll meet you all there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Equal will go with you, Tim. He doesn't. I mean, he has his weapon.
Well, you have to
Let's
go get
go.
your bow, right?
No, I feel like I thought I already got that.
Yes.
He is still in his outfit though. He didn't
Well, no,
change it.
but
He's
you-
not.
But Tim didn't have to do anything. Tim was
Oh,
already.
he literally just ran out the door. Got it.
Okay.
Then yes, probably not. I'll hang.
Well,
If
not
you're the-
ran because he didn't want to get trampled or
Yeah.
trample anyone.
Mm-hmm. As you step out there, Tim, you see people just be like, "Oh God, what?" As one person just slaps or gets sliced in the neck. As you see these weird looking, you've never seen anything like it, but they're humanoid, but they've got fish-like appendages, and they're different. Each one is a little. Some has quills, one has a entire tentacle arm, and another one has crab-like pincers.
So they're definitely from the sea, is what you're telling me.
Oh yeah,
All
they
right.
got barnacles encrusted in them.
All right,
um,
I got my target.
And-
Yeah.
All right.
And since you're the only one out there, roll for initiative.
This dice only rolls 4s. Okay, that's a 6.
Okay. Well,
Is there a map?
there is a map.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh, there is a map. Oh my goodness.
So we will move you 4 out the way. At current, you see 6 of them standing around, and a few of them are huddled over somebody and just like.
So they're distracted.
Well, not anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
they have to. If they want to attack me, they can't keep eating. So they got to choose. Hard choice.
Okay. So, what is their dex? Okay. And you said a 6?
Yes.
All right. Now we'll pull. All right, Tim. As you stand there, you're like a little caught back. Few of them are still munching on their meals, but 2 of them just are not foam. They're a little slow and just like as they walk over to you. And the first one is going to, with their hands that are webbed but slightly pointed, slash at you with both hands. For a 9 and a 8.
Oh no! No.
Yep, but it does cut some of the nice cloth, but at least your chainmail maintains its integrity.
I'll try. Oh, no, if I've got the shield and they roll 9s and 8s, I'm gonna preserve the jacket for, like on that.
Okay.
You got to give me
It,
for
Big-
Inqua.
For
I
Inqua.
say that out loud.
And then one of them with the quills on its back kind of just steps back and just this one fires some poison quills at you. Or that's a D12.
You can roll a D12. It's okay.
Or a 7.
Shield.
Bing, 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 bing. The other one, after seeing that, what it's doing, it's going to attack you with its 2 arms. Oh, that is a 19 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Now, is this these are still the same 2, right?
Yeah, they're these 2 that are in front of you.
Okay.
And that's going to be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As it is able to find its way through. And this one, instead of having the poison quills, this one has a bit of a tentacle-like tail that just kind of and whips out at you.
Makes sounds.
How many hits do they get?
The sounds, I don't like them.
And you're able to block it away with your shield because that's a low roll. Cool. That is its turn. The other 4 are kind of just your turn, Tim. You got 2 in front of you.
All right. The one that's making the horrible sounds. I want that one to stop.
Yep, the tentacle one's right in front of you.
Okay. And that is I'm hacking it with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And that is +7. So does a 19 hit.
19 hits.
All right. And I did find a D8. All right, so 10 damage.
10 damage. You cleave right through, and it's not armored anyway, and you crack through some of the barnacles that have found its way onto its body, but you did a hefty hit.
You know what? One good turn deserves another. So, well, should I use... That's a bonus action, right? Action Surge is a bonus action?
Yes.
All right.
Action Surge basically just gives you another action, so yeah.
Yeah, and I'll do another attack. 19. God, I just keep rolling the same things.
19 hits.
This is the good side of the Nick thing.
Yeah. And that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Cool.
And that is my action surge.
All right, with 2 quick, just cleave through, and there's like a nice X that goes across its chest. Its tentacle is still just kind of on the backside. Just... Okay. I will say to everyone else, it'll take you 2 rounds to grab your shit and get down.
I wasn't grabbing anything. I just took off my jacket.
Oh, you took off your jacket. Then Darjan, also roll me and.
Oh, that's smart. I
And
should
did
have
we-
done that.
What
And,
do you want me to roll? I'm sorry.
Initiative.
Okay.
And then James I'm assuming us saying we were when you disappeared, when we went upstairs to get our stuff and come back down. That's what you mean, right?
Basically, yeah. That,
If we had
but
stuff
if
upstairs.
Isolde
I
is
get one.
donning their armor.
All right. So she gets another one.
Because I don't think did
takes 10 minutes to
Winley
do that.
have to run upstairs?
Yeah, the armor is.
Heavy armor takes a long time. So I think I will.
Winley was worried that she didn't have anything. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think Winley typically takes Isolde's lead. So if Izzy went upstairs, Winley would have gone upstairs. I mean, and Winley would have also been concerned about Hannibin and getting her to safety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would have run upstairs to grab my shield, hearing the sounds of combat and knowing there is not time to put armor on and hating this, but here we go.
No, I took a round to take off my jacket and make sure it's all folded up and everything nice when Tim ran out.
Okay, so then we'll say at the top of the round you come out. So what is your?
It is. Let's see, 23.
23. Okay.
Nice.
So you come out. I will say that this section here is the door. So if y'all don't move through, no one can get past you.
Yeah.
Do you really want to be in the?
So you step out unless you're in the doorway.
Nope. I'm.
Ooh, stay in the doorway. Ooh, that's a great idea.
I want people to be able to get out because I'm going to be pushing things.
Okay. People can move through you. Friendly things can move through you.
Oh, I thought he said that we wouldn't be able to get out. People wouldn't be able to get out if I was.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, friendly. Yeah, friendly people can't stop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't stop, but we can keep moving through.
Yeah, get through you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you can not be in the line of fire if you want to.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. I keep doing something and you're like, no, it's not that. It's not that. This is how Tim and I work. We're like, wait, what about this? What about that?
No, I was like, get behind me.
No, I got to throw stuff. How can I, if I'm here, I can't see the other guys. So I can't throw stuff.
You can see the other 4.
Oh, I can? Oh, okay, then I'll do that.
Yeah,
and they're eating. You don't have to get their attention. We can't help those people.
All right, so there's only 4 more out here, right?
That you can see.
Okay. So I was going to do a level 1 Thunder Wave.
Thunder away.
And so that's a attack is the attack save is con 13.
Con 13. Where is Thunder Wave being placed?
It emanates from you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it emanates from me. So how far away are these guys?
Can you see the map?
Yes.
So there's Tim in front of you, and then that's 5 feet, and then the one next to you is 5 feet.
Oh yeah, so that's not going to get them unless I go out. I could get the 2 guys in front of Tim and blow them back.
You would be.
You can. You could also wait until there's a more opportune time to do that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you could
yeah,
just stab right now or something.
All right, I'll take the dagger that I had in my waistband, and I will try to cut this guy. Can I get him?
Which one?
This guy right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then let's do that.
Yeah, roll an attack roll.
Would help. popped out of the box. Just a second. Okay.
And now for math.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21.
21 hits. Roll some damage.
Yeah. Okay. 4, 5, 7.
7 damage. Ooh, yeah, nice. So as you are watching Tim where he moves, finding that right place to plunge and stab, you're able to use him as the blockway and then get a nice clean shot into this one with the quills on its back.
Yeah, the quill guy.
Oh, get that one too. Oh, they're both awful.
Awesome. Cool.
All right.
So that is DJ. Next up is the thief phone. So these two back here are noticing, are continuing to eat, but these two on the right begin to make their advances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this one on the far right of you, Tim, is going to see that Darjan is behind there, and with a tentacle that just comes out of their left side arm, just tries to attack you, Darjan.
Okay.
Ooh. That is a tentacle for a 22 to hit.
Oof. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You take 3 damage, but you are now grappled.
Do we still have temp hit points or not?
We do.
Yeah.
It is the same day.
All right. Perfect. Okay, so I'm grappled. Got it.
Yep. So you're grappled. Tim, you see this attack happen. You hear Darjan give up. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that would be a 10.
Do you want to add a D6?
Yeah. Let's inspire that.
I second it.
That is a 15.
15? I
Better.
believe. Where is the stats for this? Yep. So you hear Darjan give a bit of a behind you, and you look and you feel this sense of just like, are you gonna allow that, Tim? But you feel no compulsion to do whatever. Yeah. But yes. So that's its first attack, but it's going to do 2 more attacks on Darjan with it on. Does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
And so with its free arm, it's going to do 6 bludgeoning damage as it just kind of punches you. Okay. That is that one. Now we have these 3, 2 up top, both one with the tentacle is going to attack you, Tim, with its tentacle for 20 to hit.
I am going to do a quick gesture, murmur a few words, and my AC is now 24.
24. Darjan, you notice that this tentacle whips out, but then as immediately before it contracts around Tim, it just and it just the sea spawn's like and it's going to take its other 2 attacks on you, Tim. For those definitely won't hit. A 6 and an 8. The punches just hit immaterial air in front of you, Darjan. So these 2 with quills are going to attack now. So they got Tim up in front. So one on the left is going to hit with a quill for 22, but you got your shield up. And it's, I don't think, can it? It could, it can.
You just have to roll
I
through.
don't, yep, nope. And the other one If I get a 25, aka nat 20, I'll be able to get it.
Well, you know what?
It'll.
So the quill.
Odds. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that is the quills. So 25 to hit. Hits. So 1d6. You take 2 damage, and make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's the real danger there.
Oof. Yeah, that's a 7.
A 7. You are poisoned.
Hmm?
You are poisoned as the quills are able to find small little pockets in your chainmail. You just feel, and then as the poison begins to just seep into you. Cool.
You're poisoned. You're cursed.
Okay. And then the other one, oh no, that was all of them. Yeah, that was all of them. I think I haven't been keeping track. So therefore, since I didn't do that. Okay, Tim, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know I have the better judgment to finish off the one in front of me, and I will exercise better judgment and keep hacking that one. That is a natural 20.
Natural 20. They giveth and taketh away. Roll your damage.
I really hate to be this person, but you're poisoned.
Oh yeah, you're poisoned.
Okay.
You have disadvantage.
It doesn't. Okay. Well, let's see.
Okay, just roll another nat 20.
Okay, so then that is. I mean, it's over 20. I hit it right.
Yes.
I rolled a 15 plus 7, and I don't want to do any math. It's 22, I think. But 9 damage to it. Does it finally drop?
9 damage. It is on its last bit of legs.
Someone push this thing over.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. All right. That it means it's back at the top of the round. I'll say the other 3 roll your initiatives.
Here we go.
At 13.
13.
15,
Sorry, what, Matt?
14.
14.
5.
5. Okay. So, right now, let's see, we have Hanson and Ink. Okay, Darjan, you're up. Right now, Tim and this sea spawn are blocking the doorway.
And I'm grappled.
Yes, the one that is blocking the doorway is grappling you as well.
So that means I can't do the thunder wave this time, right?
You can.
You can.
Okay.
This would actually.
Because it's verbal. It's a verbal component.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This
All
would
right.
not be a bad time to do a thunder wave.
Yes, this is going to be a thunder wave.
All right.
So I am going to, let's see, how many creatures? Let's see, we got the 4 creatures there. And yeah, okay, I'm going to do it for second level because I need
Second level.
Yeah.
All right. I believe it's a 15-foot cube, yes?
Yes.
So are you placing it right where Tim is as well?
I think that's the only way you can do it because it has to emanate from you.
Yeah.
Do what you've got to do.
I gotta.
Mm-hmm. All right. That means all 4 of them and Tim will make a Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Oof.
Well, that's not bad. But
What's the
you know,
DC?
they rolled an 8.
Ah, cool.
What's the DC?
13.
Got a 12. Could I get a?
Yes.
I hate to keep soaking up that inspiration.
Yes.
Good.
And I rolled a 2, so I'm just there. Yeah.
Yeah. So roll your damage, Darjan.
Okay.
I take half.
Yes.
All right.
You don't get pushed back. That's cool.
Yes. 13.
13 damage, so you will take 6 damage.
And any creature who fails their save gets pushed 10 feet away. And any unsecured objects that are in that way also get pushed out. And as a thunderous boom, audible out to 300 feet.
When the doors were broken, are they now also going to be able to be flung?
Were the doors broken?
They are behind, or... Oh, right. No.
Well, because you said they broke down the doors when people rushed
Word
in.
of effect, they didn't actually, like, broke.
Oh. I was just hoping
they broke
that...
in. They broke in.
Yeah.
Got it.
Come on. All right. Well, we'll have to do this pen and paper because it does not want to. There we go. It wants to. It's going so slowly right now. There we go.
Well, while you're doing that, Duke Fleeg sent 500 bits for Tim.
Hey, there we go.
Hey. The Tim Fund.
Tim Fund, yeah.
So as you let out this sonorous chord where before you heard the most beautiful soft music in your life, and now you just go on your lute, sending these 3 back, and this one gets sent back 10 feet as well. But as it does, it just and lands on the ground.
Wave, yeah.
Cool. That is Darjan. Next up.
That is Darjan.
That is Darjan. Darjan, do you wish to move?
I am not grappled anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way. Actually, I still need to be able to see anything if I'm gonna be able to shoot anybody. No, I'm just gonna get out of the way for now.
Okay. Coolio. All right.
10.
So you retreat back into the sunset horizon,
Yes.
hugging against that wall. Next up is the sea spawn. These two heard the very loud boom and realizing, oh, there's stuff over here. Begin to collapse inward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move you as so you haven't necessarily arrived yet. Tim, if you want to take a hit, this one's going to rush past you.
I haven't had a chance because that's a reaction, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, you haven't come back yet, so it just rushes past you. Did you use your shield? It rushes in and sees Darjan on the side wall, and this one was a tentacle one. Same tentacle one.
Ah.
Sees you, and from 10 feet away, just attacks you with its tentacles. For a 22.
This guy hates me.
Was there a bottleneck I could have gotten into, or is this doorway two tiles wide?
2 tiles wide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. That is 8 damage.
And am I grappled?
BJ, how are you looking?
Oh, about half.
Yeah.
You still look fabulous, though. That's all. Doing it with style.
If but a little slimy.
And a plum.
All right, so you are grappled there.
Yeah.
And these ones are gonna collapse. Oh, I don't. Nope. Whoops. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because you can't. Gonna rush in, and it's gonna take 2 attacks on you, Julie. Regular. A 22 and a 15.
Oof. 15 also hits.
Both hit, and I believe those are only D4s though, so that's good. For 9 damage.
Okay, guys, I'm almost down.
And its quills are gonna go. A 10. you're able to shuffle along the side, even with wrapped around tentacles into it.
I was hoping he'd hit his buddy, but
Let's see. Next up is these ones back here, though, and they're going to rush in towards Tim. So we got 3 on you, Tim. And these 2 in the back, just with giant shark maws, are going to try and bite down on you. Nat 20.
Jeez.
So that is a d4, thankfully. So that's 4 plus 2, so 6 damage. And then they're each going to try and bludgeon attack you. Okay. Okay, so that is 122.
Nope.
Right, because shield's still up?
Yeah.
Cool. They both try and go ping, but am not able to get through. Okay. That's everybody, right? Oh, and the last poison cool guy. He's going to try and attack you, Tim. Not 20.
The connection is weak, but the rolls are on fire tonight.
yeah, wow.
So that's one of their unarmed strikes, so that will be a 6 plus 2, that's 8 damage. And then its poison quills will not hit for 21.
How's
Okay.
Tim looking?
Tim is almost at half health.
That's what you get. You got your tanky boy. Next up is Inqua.
Oh, okay. In seeing Durjan, so I'm assuming we have rain in here that we can kind of move around inside.
Yes.
Yeah, so he technically wants to be further back, but can't really go there.
Yeah.
And he's going to aim for the one that's grappling DJ.
The one grappling DJ will be the one on the far right.
Oh, sorry, I was confused. Whoever's grappling
This
DJ.
one right.
This one? Okay. I'm going to try and sharpshoot that.
Hell yeah, get it.
Yeah.
Probably won't hit, and I apologize. That's a 9 plus. That's an 11.
11 hits.
It does?
Yep.
They're-
Okay.
They just got crusty barnacles on them.
Okay.
They hit hard
So
with their
that
glass cannons.
Is
Okay.
going to be. Sorry, a 5, 17.
17 damage. Boyo. Roll 20, work with me, please. 17 damage as that rips through, and it just punctures straight into the tentacle. And Darjan, you feel it squeeze a bit, but it's just like.
Still up?
But it is still up,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
but very hurt. That was a very good shot. Anything else?
Yeah, he's just going to move, I guess, against the wall here.
Okay. Next up is Winley with Tim on deck. Oh, you're muted, Winley.
I realized that like 2 words in. Winley, I think she rushes down and she immediately sees a scene with Darjan. Both the fact that she's not looking too well and that she's still grappled.
Mm-hmm.
And then she has another one. So her first instinct will be to cast Toll the Dead on probably the one grappling her.
Okay.
that-
What is the save?
14.
14. 14
Wisdom.
wisdom. All right, that is just a 10. Roll your damage.
And it is hurt, so
12, D12.
I've used up all his 20s for you.
only a 1.
Oh, I hate that.
Ah,
Boom! It slaps it in the head, and it's like really, really, really woozy.
dang it. And then as a bonus action, since that was just a cantrip, she wants to cast healing word on Darjan.
Okay.
She'll just do first level. Oh yay! Maximum 4 + 4, 8 hit points back.
Yay!
4 + 4, 8. Excellent. You get your health back. Anything else you'd like to do, Lynn?
She's gonna stay put for now.
All right. Isolde, Tim's next.
I'm gonna take a swing at the one that was thunder waved.
All right. That would be the one to your left.
So 11 hits, right?
11 hits.
That's what I got.
Hell yeah. Roll some damage.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it is disadvantage.
Is what? Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he said stupid disadvantage is what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one was an 18, so that is 9 damage to that one.
You cleave through its top part of its leg and holding by a thread.
All over.
These things won't die.
Okay. Anything else, Tim?
Just trying to occupy them.
Okay,
Stay
as you
here.
occupy them, Isolde, you are able to charge downstairs. Yeah, go ahead. Make your turn. Darjan, you're next.
Still in a dress, which is not.
I love this image. This image is amazing. It's so epic. Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. I'm gonna come down and take stock of the two that I can see on Darjan. One looks like it's about to fall over, and the other one doesn't. Right?
Mhm. Yes.
I feel like it would be a waste to attack the one that is about to fall over, to be honest.
Keep in mind that you know that like they broke through the walls. Like this might not be our only.
Oh, I
fight.
know.
So you can hold on to your smite, and you can just push this one over. Give it a little.
Oh, I don't intend to use my smite, not until I get a better sense of what's going on and what exactly we're dealing with. Yeah, I'll run up on the one that has Darjan grappled and take an attack.
All right.
Let me see. Goodness gracious. So, long sword, an 11 on the nose.
11. Don't even need a roll for damage as you come rushing in. This one distracted by multiple hits and then you just come in and cut through the tentacle, releasing Darjan, and then just push it over to the side as it dies.
And then I am going to use my shield master because it doesn't have to be the same creature that I attacked. I'm going to shield bash the other one and try to get it away from Darjan.
All right.
Did it move towards 10?
Does it auto 5 feet or is there a strength check?
It's a shove, so it's athletics versus athletics or acrobatics, I believe.
Okay, just don't roll a 1.
I will attempt to not do so. How about that? Yeah, no, that is a 19 total.
Okay, yeah, I rolled like a 6. So gets pushed back into Tim, and you're like, oh, what the? Oh, well,
my intent with it was actually to like get between Darjan and the thing and push forward, so I'm standing between them and this thing with my shield up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So like my intent was to push more over in this direction.
Oh. Here?
Yeah, sure. And basically like here.
Okay. Cool.
Try to take some of the heat off of Darjan.
Excellent.
And then I'm taking stock of how Darjan and Tim are doing and going, oh, this is bad. Okay.
Next up is Darjan.
Oh, thank you, Assault. Thank you, Assault. I could try to thunder wave them again. Try to get them off of Tim. Try to sleep them.
Nope. You dropped me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
All right, let's do the thunder wave again. 'Cause it rocks me like a thunder wave. All right. The save is 13. Oh, or I could do shatter.
Careful. be less eager about dropping something on me this time, though.
Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Don't.
But that
Don't
one, at least,
drop-
you can choose, at least that one you can choose where it lands, so it doesn't have to emanate from you.
Yes, and that one is
Pointing
like,
that out because you could put it like here, and
I
it would
could
only
put,
hit
yes,
the back.
it would hit those 3. I could put it right over here so it can hit these 3, right?
Well, if you put it here, it'll only hit those 2 unless you want to put it so it'll hit Tim as well.
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
They're clustered too tightly. There's no way that you can get Shattered to hit all 3 of them and not hit Tim.
Yeah, that's true.
One of them near me is looking very bad. If you just want to poke one of them near me, that would be acceptable.
True. I could just stab it.
Argent does and just come in and take the kill.
They do be like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what their MO.
I could try. Okay, yeah, I could try and come in and stick. Which is the one that needs?
The one that you thunderwaved before, the one.
The one on the left.
Yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, I can come up there, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then just try to stab it.
Or if you can, I think you could get an angle if you were to move over here and you have your crossbow.
No, I just have a dagger right now.
Huh? Well, dagger would do it.
I just have a dagger right now, so I could go right up in here.
But you're putting yourself in harm's way, but you'd be doing that if you wanted to get line of sight for a spell as well.
Anyway,
so.
yeah, so I have to do it either way. Either a spell to get all of those, but yeah, no, I'm stabbing that guy. I'm doing the stabby thing.
Roll an attack.
Yeesh. Okay, attack. Come on. Digger. Oh yeah, that's 20.
20 hits. Roll some damage.
Yeesh. Okay. Come on, D4. 4 plus 3 is 7.
7 damage.
No, wait. It's plus 5. Sorry, I keep thinking. No, it's plus 3. 5 is my DC. 3 damage. So that's still 7. Yes.
You find that opening after Tim cleaved a good chunk of its leg and just like falls over.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Next up is the sea spawn. They're gonna collapse in a bit. This one's a poison quill and feels like it can attack from there. Sure. So these two are going to try and bite you, Tim. Shield is down unless you want to spawn another one.
Shield is down.
But that's not. Oh, that was almost a 19, but a 3. So that is a 11 and a 7.
Okay, I like those rolls. Keep doing it.
Keep doing that. Keep doing
As they
that.
bite down onto your shield, and then this one's gonna try and punchy. 19 to hit.
And there's only it's just that one. I shouldn't get attacked. You know what? I'll take that.
All right, 19 for 4 damage, and the other one is gonna launch out with 2 punches as well for a 17 and a 21.
Okay. The 21 hits.
For 3 damage.
Tim is looking beat up.
Yeah, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you, dude. We're getting you.
And this one here in the central portion notices that the weakest looking one, or the weaker looking one in terms of health, is Tim. It's going to use its poison quills to shoot you. That's a 15. So even if from the backside, and then the 2 punches, that's a 16. So
Okay.
you feel it, but not enough to feel pain.
I just don't feel pain anymore. It's
Yeah.
all just,
You're so poisoned that you just don't feel anything.
Mhm.
And your coat is so tight because you shoved your.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Inqua with Winley on deck.
Oh dear. Yeah, I guess it looks a little claustrophobia over there, so he's just gonna come back here and then try and sharpshoot this one.
Go ahead.
Get it.
Wait.
Oh, 12.
12 hits.
12 does hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
do so much damage. So much, please.
5 plus 2 plus 10. 17 again.
17. Very nice.
Nice. Nicely done.
I said, like, how's that poison quill?
Sticking out of its neck. Okay, you open up the way for unless you want to do anything. Winley is next.
Actually, I will run out just to kind of try and distract. So I can probably only make it to here, but I will run out.
Okay. You make it out and you see the rain, and even though you don't see any more particularly in the vicinity, you do see people running about. Just out of panic, and roll me a perception check.
Sure. Or 14 plus whatever my thing is, so 18.
18, you start to take stock and you look up at the sky and you realize it's gray, then it's green, then gray.
Gray and green?
Green. Then
I will definitely relay it to the group.
Then gray, then green, and you just kind of see it going in this cycle.
I'll yell it back to the group.
Is it like the Aurora Borealis, or are the clouds changing color?
It's some, or for Inqua, it's some kind of light that just comes back around.
So it's not like
a lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
And does it look like it's above the clouds, or is it actually like?
It's hitting the bottom bits of the clouds.
So it's something above it is doing some kind of circular light motion.
I mean, I guess you could. It's probably something below, but bright enough that it is catching.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, Winley, you're up with Tim on deck.
Okay, Winley's gonna move here. Is that good enough for her to have line of sight for this one?
Yes.
Okay. And then she is going to once again cast Toll the Dead on that creature.
All right, go ahead.
It's Wisdom.
Oh wait, yeah, Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
For up. That's a 19.
Okay. So it escapes that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna yell to Tim, "Tim, how are you holding up?" Okay. So she'll use her bonus action to cast a healing word again on Tim.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah. For 7 points back to you.
Oh, nice.
Above half. So good.
It tastes so good.
And then
Does that remove poison too?
No, I
No,
don't think so.
But I do have something that removes poison.
And she's just gonna move back just a little bit.
Okay. Cool. Next up is Tim with Isolde on deck.
I'm gonna hack the one on the left. And yeah, I think a 26 despite disadvantage will hit.
Wow.
Nice.
And 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. You cleave through and
Making those sounds.
His stomach after a bad night of drinking.
on Taco Bell. Anything else you'd like to do, Tim? All right, Isolde, you're up with Darjon on deck.
All right, I'm going to use all of my movement to get out and around.
Okay.
And basically, I never leave that one's threatened area, so attacks of opportunity. But I do run out and around, taking stock of what's looking the worst. How bad is this one looking?
Pretty. I mean, Tim got its first shot in there, so it's hurt.
I think it is the hurt of the two. I think
of the two, it's hurt.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I will work on it then with Tim. Double team it basically.
Hell yeah.
Come on, nice. 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll some damage.
And ooh, so that is 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 1 for the shotgun drop that I have on my sword.
Right. So you cleave through, and for the first time, Tim, you notice that there's a bit of a as it cuts through, and especially with the water coming down as a conductor, it just enough to and it collapses.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm debating if I should shield bash the one that's in front of you now, Tim, or if we just focus on it.
Hurt it? If it doesn't hurt
It won't hurt it, but if it's good enough, it might knock it prone. I think.
Or into Inqua, which he'll be ready.
Give me a hug.
Yeah. You ruined Tim's suit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually can.
Yes,
I
yeah.
can knock it prone with a shove attack.
Okay.
So I want to make a shove on this thing and try to knock it prone so that we have advantage on it.
Okay.
Well, for the close range people anyway. Sorry.
I would be doing regular hits on it.
So I get a 14 on my athletics check.
14. As you try and shove it down or push and down, it just
Okay. Snarl back at it in Draconic, just settling back and like ready.
Mhm.
Rain running down the silvery dress. just
silvery
like-
suit, your hair parted to one side is just coming down.
You're Ariana Grande in the Rain on Me music video right now. Yes, I get it.
Yes.
And I'm here for it.
That's awesome.
And that is the end of
Just
my
looking
turn.
down.
If we're throwing out insults, I have to get in an elvish zing at its lineage of being of less than reputable bearing.
Yes.
And it's all bursts out laughing at that.
Isolde understands, as does Inqua, as does Darjan.
Isolde speaks a couple of languages. She is a well-traveled and worldly sort.
And Winley, hearing the others laugh, she doesn't understand, but she's like, yeah.
Oh,
My girl.
I nod. It is a good one. It is.
All right. Isolde, Darjan, you're up.
I don't want to get near these things anymore. I am just done.
That bed is waiting for me upstairs.
So I'm trying to decide whether I should try to make it go to sleep and you guys can stab it more.
The problem, though, is that if you can't discriminate with sleep, so
Yeah,
it has the risk of hitting us too.
You're gonna.
Well, that's true because you have less hit points than it.
Yep.
Dang.
You'll take me.
Yeah, I was thinking you had. Yeah, but then you could sleep. It'd be awesome.
I can do that on my own. Don't waste a spell on that.
Yeah. But what I can do, okay. Here, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to bardic inspiration. So I can throw that. I can also give him temporary hit points. Because I can do the mantle of inspiration. Basically, I can give 5 temporary hit points to 3 creatures I can see.
As long
Oh,
as
don't spend them on me. I still have my temporary hit points from Winley.
Or I could just give you an inspiration die of 1d6, Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I would say don't burn yourself out on this one. Is the only
Nope.
thing we
No,
don't.
I'm not gonna burn myself out. I got inspiration, and you got one. I'm inspiration.
Thank you.
You have been inspired.
Hell yeah. You get a D6 for later. Anything else you'd like to do there, Sean?
Can that be used for saving throws?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Any D20 roll.
Yep. That's what I was just like. Yes. Let's do that. Yeah. I'm not going out. I'm not gonna go. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up is the last Sea Spawn's turn. And since you tried to push it, Assault, it's gonna try and punch back.
That's
As
fair.
it does. It's called punchy. That is a 20, 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is the punchy, so that's going to be 4. So that is 4 damage.
Okay.
That is going to try and bite you.
Okay.
Do I get in an attack? Well, I mean, I won't stop it, but...
That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And I believe the bite's only a D4 as well. Yep, D4. Oh, that's a D6. For 4, so 6 damage total.
6 damage total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to use Sentinel on it.
Go ahead.
All right. 18.
18 hits.
Ooh. 12 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And as you cleave into its its side,
Oh, I didn't have to roll at disadvantage on that one. Oh well.
You got it, though. You got it.
You cleaved it.
you cleaved it, Isco.
Then
But
you
as
put
you
the-
watch Issel take a bite and a punch, I need you to roll another wisdom saving throw.
Speak up a bit, James. I had a hard time hearing
Oh,
you.
you need to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wait, you've got his D6.
No. It's if I roll max, it's not gonna.
Oh, okay.
No, I rolled
Well,
up dismal.
you
I
could
didn't.
use
I
one-
didn't.
You
Yeah,
could
I
use
want to. No, I want to see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see what happens too.
Let's.
Add the bardic
Go ahead.
inspiration, then we can add another inspiration.
No, this makes sense. Tim is at his weakest right now. This is appropriate.
Okay.
Okay.
So you watch Isolt get beat up just a bit. And you hear the voice slip into your head. Oh, we're not going to let that happen now, are we, Tim? And your eyes just narrow in, and all you can think about is killing this thing in front of you.
What's changed?
I was gonna say,
Isolt, roll me a perception check.
17.
17, as you clocked before the faintest bit of blue.
Shit.
Yeah. Just comes out a little bit. It's like a flare, less a growth, but a flare.
So it's like a flash of blue light in his eye.
Just like the little ring around his iris just becomes a little bit more prominent at this moment.
I like resettle myself, like something's about to go wrong.
But that is them. Inkwell, you're up.
cool. Gonna take a couple steps back and then fire it. This thing.
Fire away.
Fire away. Oh!
Not 20.
You net 20.
Not one.
Oh!
No joke. I was like thinking too, I'm like, just don't get a nat one. Just don't get a nat one. I got a nat one.
Don't hit Tim. Just don't hit Tim.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you want me to do?
If we're looking at trajectory, Assault's the most likely to get hit.
Yep.
Oh.
Roll another attack roll for me, please.
Another attack roll?
Her dress.
I know. 15.
15.
I don't have armor on. It
Yeah.
hits.
That hits.
This was not sharp. I didn't roll as sharpshooter. Should I have rolled as sharpshooter?
Did you? Or you didn't label it as sharpshooter? Did you?
No,
No,
I didn't.
no,
when I
no,
didn't
no.
claim it. So
Okay.
okay.
So just roll your regular D8.
4 plus 2, so 6 damage. Sorry, it's only...
It's okay.
Do I have to make another wisdom saving throw?
Oh shit.
Roll me another wisdom saving.
What
throw.
is going on? What happened?
We're gonna switch the dices. I'm not superstitious, but like,
Yes, you are. You believe in cursed dice.
okay. So let's see what bardic inspiration does. Let's see what the bardic inspiration does first. Hold on.
Come on.
If I get a 6,
Come on.
It's just no, it's wasted. It's wasted.
Oh,
What did
man.
What's the total?
The total right now is wait, wisdom. So it is 8. I'm at 8.
Yeah, no.
So this arrow flies, and you're very focused on this thing before you, and then all of a sudden your ears just quicken, and you see Isol thrown out in pain, just like, and you look for the source.
That's the face.
You're dead set on Inkwa at the moment right now, Tim. But that is Inkwa's turn. Winley, you're up.
Like he has a crush on me, or like what?
It's a crush. Everyone has a crush on Inqua,
Yeah.
obviously.
Still wants to stab you.
The man can cook.
Stabby.
Yeah, Winley is going to come back into position and try once again to cast Toll the Dead on this thing.
Okay.
That will be a wisdom saving throw for
Yes,
you.
please. Thank you. That failed.
Yes. Does it have damage?
It has.
Yes.
Okay.
12.
Oh my gosh. It's a 1 again. I'm getting rid of this D12.
Another one.
So
What?
what's up, Total Party Chill? Thank
Hey.
So because we're rated, we're gonna do another giveaway, y'all. We're gonna do the Beholder figurine set. So type in #chaos into the chat right now, and we will we'll be doing that drawing right away. If you're outside of the US, that does include Canada, we'll be able to send you a Nord PDF instead. All right, enter #chaos.
Yeah. And Winley is so frustrated at how ineffective that her Toll the Dead has been that she's going to use her bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Let me do an attack.
Ooh, does that get a
17 plus 6, 20.
That hits.
And so you see before you the form start to shape, and you realize it's a harpoon spear.
Nice.
Because she's like, let's go fishing. Where's my D8? Oh, yes, max. 8 plus 4, 12 damage.
Nice.
12 damage. It is on its last legs. However, before we get to see what actually happens to it, after Winley, it's Tim's turn.
I'm at disadvantage at least, right?
Yes, the poison still holds effect, but Tim, you feel yourself just being drawn over towards Inqua.
Having seen what's going on, can I take a reaction because I clocked that he's hostile? Can I take a reaction to try and knock him down, to try and shove him?
Can you use Shield Master as a reaction?
No, but no. You can take it. You can take an attack as a reaction, and a shove action is counted as an attack.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity. I'm leaving your threat and.
Exactly.
Okay then. Roll or athletics against athletics, and since it is an ability check, Tim, it's at disadvantage.
Ooh, you might have. Hold on. Where's my? Wait, we were making a face. Why are you making a face?
No, just do it. Just do it.
Do it anyway, too. Yeah, come on.
13.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Isol, you see Tim's head swivel and begin to give that hunched look. And as you do, you're like, fuck! Move him over with your right arm and just kind of like, boom, you hit him in the Achilles tendon and you just see Tim just...
We're seeing a lot of friendly fire in this.
We're just wailing on each other right now.
You down.
But that is 15 feet of movement to get back up.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3.
So I just wanted you to kick him with that Jolie leg. That's how I wanted you to get him down.
Just
with an arrow in it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Inqua, why aren't you wearing armor?
Oh, did you? Oh, no, I'm not.
This is your own fault.
I'm wearing my ruffled shirt because I want it to look fancy.
Our pretty stuff. It looks fantastic. But
Oh. Does a 16 hit you?
Oh, absolutely does. Yes.
That was your bad roll, was a 16? Dang.
Yeah. But I often roll very poorly on damage. Oh, I just jinxed it. Hold on.
You did.
You did. You totally did.
Buddy.
But I tend to roll the same thing twice in a row. I think last time I got a 1. Oh.
That's okay.
So,
What you doing?
That's 11 damage.
Oh, that's okay. I still have
Okay.
Winley's temp hit points from
Okay.
earlier.
Okay.
It's a good point.
But that's,
He hasn't been touched yet.
yeah, I haven't.
How
And
do I
Winley-
break out of this? What do I roll to break out of this? When do I get to break out of this? Do I get to break out of this?
Is it like
Good question.
wisdom saving throw at the end of each turn? Or I don't know, man.
Let's see.
Yeah, it does hit for sure.
Sword of Vengeance is also a movie in Japan. Sword of Vengeance.
No to know.
I mean, that
What
makes
is it?
sense, though.
How did you hit me?
With a
With a
sword.
sword.
You threw it at me?
Oh, he
No, he
He's
ran
right
up to you.
by you.
He ran.
Where, I'm missing something.
So,
oh, there it is.
Tim, you just feel compelled to continue hitting.
Oh, help someone.
And Winley's gonna see that and say, Tim!
Wow!
But yeah, that's Tim's turn. Isolde, you're up.
I hate everything about this. Okay, I'm gonna deal with the sea spawn in front of me because
Yeah, see, now Darjan can you sleep?
I mean, yes, you're not wrong. Also, though, I rolled an 11, so I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious. D8 plus 5, that's 7 plus, and plus the 1 lightning damage for the shock and drop.
Claim your kill.
All right, so
Dijon didn't get
infuriated. Infuriated by all of this, I swing the shield back after hitting Tim with it and use the momentum to just slice through this thing. A little bit of electricity dancing around its body as it falls, with my sword just like embedded deep into its clavicle, and I whip it back out and just look around like, any more?
Mm-hmm. You do that, and it falls, joining the pile of sea spawn at your feet. And you all begin to look around, seeing if there's anything more. But then your focus falls in on Tim, who just looms over Inqua. Over is the relative word. Looks at Inqua, doesn't loom, but hunched shoulders as the sword begins to rise once more. And that's where we're going to end.
Oh.
Okay. So, yeah. Excellent stuff. Kiwi Sanctuary. Congratulations on winning the giveaway.
Yay.
You get the cools.
You get the cool stuff. And thank you again, Total Party Chill, and I believe my chat refresh. IPA, low IPA is the other one who rated us.
Sure, I think.
Yeah, and Total Party Chill, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. IPA lot, thank you. IPA lot and Total Party Chill, thank you so much for rating us and joining us. And thank you all for joining us on this very interesting episode. Began as a makeover and ended with some...
As a takeover.
Oh,
Yay.
like that. Ooh. Oh, that can be chill. Yeah, we will see what happens. I'm gonna say in 2 weeks, because we have the possibility of learning some Winley stuff, and Winley will unfortunately not be joining us next week. So we will be taking a break next week, but we will be back in 2 weeks to figure out what the hell's going on with Tim. Why was Winley so distraught at the learning about who's at the other table from Om? And what is that mysterious green glowing light in the sky? But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you all on February 8th. Yes, on February 8th. Bye bye, y'all.